Pride Fighting Championships presents Bad to the Bone.
You were uncovered, yeah. You didn't stop it, yeah. You dirty hooker, yeah. You can't deny it, yeah. It's in your mind, yeah. It's in your head, yeah. You must enjoy it, yeah. You can't deny it, yeah. I'm searching for that thing about you. Got that thing about. Got that thing about you. Got that thing about you. Fucking yeah.
If hardcore fighting is what you're looking for, well, you just found the best place. The Pride Fighting Championships. Hi, I'm Boss Rutten, a.k.a. El Guapo.
Nice shirt, boss.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm Stephen Quadros, the fight professor. And welcome to the Pride Fighting Championships, Bad to the Bone. Tonight, we are featuring the rematch that has been 7 years in the making.
Yes, and that rematch will be between Mark the Hammer Coleman and Don the Predator Frye.
And these two fierce American warriors went to battle in 1996, and Mark the Hammer Coleman got the victory with some vicious headbutts.
Now, Mark had a layoff for about like a year and a half. But you better believe it when I tell you that he is ready and he really wants to show the world that he's still one of the baddest men on the planet.
But Don Frye wants revenge. As a matter of fact, he went to California to train with the legendary Frank Shamrock.
I know.
Another great fight on the card tonight features the Croatian Mirko Crocop against the American Heath.
I really want to see this fight. I mean, I want to see what Heath can do against the man who recently beat Bob the Beast Sapp. Personally, Stephen, what do you think? Who's going to win this fight?
Boss, I can't pick this fight, but one thing I know for sure, a great fighter and one of our favorites is Quinton Rampage Jackson. And he's coming back after that devastating dropping and stopping of Kevin Randleman in his last Pride fight.
Yes, and he's going to face a Russian fighter named Mikhail Ilyukhin.
Whoa, man. That's easy for you to say.
It's not easy.
Say that again.
Okay, I'm trying. Mikhail Ilyukhin. But catch this. He's a training partner of Fedor Yemeliánenko. And as everybody knows, Fedor is the Pride heavyweight champion. And speaking about Fedor, he's also going to be fighting tonight, and he's going to face the big and strong fighter from Japan, Fujita. And I want to see if Fedor is going to rain down those hard strikes on the head of Fujita.
That is going to be a wild fight because Fujita is virtually a bull in a china shop when he fights. And he's also got the nickname Ironhead.
Oh, yeah, and it fits him, and it suits him really good. But you know what, Stephen? I think it's time to stop talking and to start fighting.
Yeah, but boss, what's up with the T-shirt, man?
What's up with the T-shirt? El Guapo says. Look at the back. And look, that's a great T-shirt.
Yes, but boss, this is the Pride Fighting Championships.
I know, Stephen. I know you, and I knew that you were going to say that. And that's why underneath every shirt I wear a white shirt.
Impressive. And there you have it, folks. And welcome to the Pride Fighting Championships. Bad to the Bone.
Okay, folks, here we are at Yokohama Arena for the Pride Fighting Championships Bad to the Bone show.
What? We know this song here.
Wanted, dead or alive.
I'm Stephen Quadros. I am the fight professor, alongside my broadcast partner, El Guapo, Boss Rutten. Whoa! Look at this, guys!
The first match.
Shambry.
From Brazil, Nino Elvis Shambry.
Hamanaka, Kazuhiro.
From Japan, Kazuhiro Hamanaka. The second match.
Anderson Silva.
From Brazil, Anderson Spider-Man Silva.
Wow, I tell you what, having all of those guys in the ring, it makes you wonder if they took a step too close to the other guy, would they start throwing down right now?
No, those guys are sportsmen-like. They have a great heart, a good heart, I'm not afraid of that. Nothing is going to happen. But the tension is there, and we can feel it here, right at ringside.
And it's truly an international cast of characters. Alistair Overeem pictured there, one of the many people from around the globe that is participating in this show, Pride Fighting Championship, Bad to the Bone.
And look at the place, ladies and gentlemen. It's packed. It's sold out here, the Yokohama Arena. The music, again, I tell everybody, look at this here, from the Crocop team.
Yeah.
Ilyukhin Misha.
Oh, the people are wild. Every time when we're at the show, and I'm telling the people at home all the time, you should be here to feel the excitement. The bass drum right now, it's banging through our bodies.
And the music is so loud, it's almost overpowering. It's like a rock concert, like an old rock and roll, hard rock, boom, hitting you in the chest.
Yeah, it's very difficult actually to understand what you're saying right now. We have to put the volume that loud, so it's crazy.
Oh, Mark the Hammer Coleman.
Hammer.
Now that's an American wrestler right there. And he's going to try and keep Don Frye in the loss column against him. There's the man, John the Fedor Frye. Listen to this crowd.
They're going nuts. It's crazy. And Stephen, we said it before so many times, this evening, every show we say it, this is going to be an unbelievable evening. But again, they topped it. Look at this. Heath
Herring from Texas, currently residing in Holland. And he's got a lot to prove tonight. And he's stepping in against that man there, Mirko Crocop. That one's going to be an incredible match.
Crocop very serious looking. Look at this. Look at the lighting. Look at the people. It's just crazy. It's an honor.
Okay, Fedor Yemeliánenko right now, he stands at the top of the sport after that victory over Minotaur and O'Gara, and he's facing a really rugged individual in Kazuyuki Fujita.
And here the audience.
From the flames.
It is
Look at
wild.
they're all standing up.
The Phoenix from the flames.
Wow.
Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to be an action-packed night for sure. Wow. Wow. Cheers! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First matchup.
Elvis Shambry against Kazuhiro Hamanaka, Jiu-Jitsu against wrestling.
This is going to the ground because the wrestler is going to try to take the fight to the ground, but that's a bad move because Shambry is a really good submission artist.
But Shambry also knocked out Kazushi Sakuraba with his knee, so standing up he's dangerous too. Got to go with Shambry in this one.
I think so too. Shambry by submission.
There he is, the man called Elvis Nino Shambry.
第一試合を行います。青コーナー172センチ、89.7キロ。浜中和弘。
And his opponent, Kazuhiro Hamanaka from Takata Dojo.
174センチ、86.5キロ。ニノ・エルビス・シャンブリー。
What can you say about Elvis and his submission ability, boss?
That he is very good. He won the Pan Am in California. Whoa, look at this. And only one thing for sure, we're not going to be confused tonight with who is Shambry because he got this big Shambry tattooed on his back.
Some of the Japanese celebrity commentators at ringside. And there's the face-off. The wrestler on the left in Hamanaka and jiu-jitsu man Elvis Shambry. Shambry 2-0 in the Pride Fighting Championships. Both wins, one by submission, one by a knockout over Kazushi Sakuraba, who is Hamanaka's teammate. And here we go! Shambry with the blue trunks, coming out with a guard high with a front kick by Shambry.
Whoa! Look at this. Hamanaka means business. He's a very good wrestler, and he's not going to the ground.
And he's waving Shambry to come back up. Oh, that was a good shot.
Yeah.
And with shoes on, boss, that doesn't hurt the instep at all.
Yep. Look at this.
In the clinch. And Shambry pulls the guard in there, and he's on his back.
And an armbar coming up. There's an armbar coming up with the left arm of Hamanaka.
Hamanaka pounding down with a hammer fist on the left ear of Shambry. And I think it's going to be the strength that Shambry is going to have to ride out early of Hamanaka, get him tired, and then go for the submission. Might be difficult to pop one on early in the match. Although here he comes.
Oh,
he's going for his famous go-go plata submission, which is half a omoplata and half like almost a guillotine with the ankle under the Adam's apple.
And it looks like he's going to get it. Oh, no.
And, you know, he showed that move to me when we did the pre-fight. He's got the omoplata, folks. And Hamanaka miraculously pulls out of the move. Hamanaka should step back and let him stand up.
Wow, Hamanaka's doing a real good job here.
Yeah, but he's got to pace himself. All this burst. Hamanaka is one man. Oh, there's the guard pull again. Hamanaka pounding down with that right hand. Hamanaka is going to watch out extending those arms out like that, boss.
Yeah, I think so too, because otherwise he's going to get armbarred. But until now, he's doing a real good job in defending everything that Shambry threw at him. Were already 2 escapes he had. An easy, way before Shambry tried to put it on, he was out.
Right, with just a little bit over 7 minutes left, Hamanaka back in the dangerous position, potentially, of the guard. There goes that. Look at the flexibility from Shambry. This guy is like a yoga master. He can put, oh, nice escape there by Hamanaka. Didn't want to wait for that left leg to wrap around his shoulder again.
No, I guess he heard the stories. Watch out on the ground.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure these guys, trainers, do a lot of research on their opponents. And they're going to have the restart. I like that.
Ooh, a nice high kick, and it was a hit.
And the second time around, Hamanaka stepped in with the right hand, and they're brawling here, folks. There's the knee.
That's a knee again.
That's the same knee that he knocked out Sakuraba with.
Oh.
Hamanaka seems to be in trouble here from the Muay Thai of Shambry. Shambry's getting good with those knees, Boss Root.
Whoa, you can't say that again. Perfect, and it's right on the button, the same as he did with Sakuraba, like you said. You know, I mean, it's on the jaw, right there. Perfect.
Yeah, Shambry seems to have great knees, where Hamanaka, his best chance. Hamanaka took that shot, and he's showing the wear of that around the nose area.
Yep.
And I don't think that Shambry's going to be able to pick off a single or double leg takedown here. Not against Hamanaka.
No, he's a phenomenal wrestler.
Yeah, Hamanaka has been an all-time, all-Japan wrestling champion for more years than we could count. And he's back down on the ground. Yep. Sakuraba there, Kazushi Sakuraba, watching Shambry go for that gogo plata again.
Yep. If Hamanaka is going to put his face up, he's going to get caught in that lock. Here we go.
And he gets out.
Look at how easy he escaped.
But he doesn't get all the way out. Shambry still got him. Hamanaka inside mount. Not a good position for Shambry. Got to scramble and get out of there. And he did just that. Shambry as wily as a cat so far in avoiding any kind of danger from Hamanaka. Shambry with that right high kick again. He's telegraphing it a little bit now.
Yeah, this was a little slower, but of course, stamina is kicking in right now because these guys are going at it.
Yes, they are. I would have to say that Hamanaka has spent more energy so far avoiding submissions, enduring the 2 knees, and Shambry comes blasting in with punches, but I don't think he wants to get into a punching duel with Hamanaka.
Oh, look at that.
That was a good shin kick.
Oh,
Hamanaka
good right
answers
straight.
beautiful right straight. I think Shambry looks like, oh, I just got hit.
5 minutes more. The pace is really high. They're both bleeding. Who do you think's got the most on him?
I think that Hamanaka has taken the most percussive damage on his face, but it looked like it fired him up because he's moving forward, and Shambry now is moving back.
Shaking his arm, shake that leg that has it a little bit off. Yeah, they slow down a little bit.
I think at this point, respect has set in on both sides of this coin.
Ooh, and another right.
He's throwing it like a right jab because he's in southpaw. Hamanaka crawling away and landing at least one punch, and Shambry trying to do the Muay Thai number, and he's going into our famous koala bear position.
Yeah.
Remember that one, boss?
I remember.
Hamanaka pounding away in the upright position. Shambry moving his head back, having taken several shots now. It seems that Hamanaka has the heavier hands.
Okay, here we go again. It's stop, don't move, but watch.
Kazushi Sakuraba in the center there, the great Pride Fighting Championship legend, looking on as his man. Kazuhiro Hamanaka has got his hands full, but has weathered many storms so far.
The age difference is 5 years between those two fighters here, but in this category between 20 and 30, I wouldn't say that it's going to make a lot of difference. What do you think, Steven?
Well, I think because you mentioned the 5 year difference, we'll have to tell who's younger and who's older. And Hamanaka is 24. Shambry is 29. You're absolutely right, boss. Under 30 years old, anybody in their 20s with good training, stamina is not going to be a factor. Age will not be a factor. And its chances are, because they are at shorter careers, they will have less injuries also.
Look at this. Look out. Hamanaka is escaping every submission attempt. And before Shambry's even going for it.
One thing that impresses me so far about Hamanaka is the fact that he's got the same kind of reserve as a fighter who had fought numerous times in Pride, but this is his not only Pride Fighting Championships debut, but also his mixed martial arts debut. Shambry as well. Both these guys fighting a lot more experienced than they actually have. Shambry going high.
Oh! I thought that was a flying triangle choke.
Yeah, he went for the high kick, and then he tried to jump into either a triangle choke or just a guard, and he slipped out. Hamanaka chopping away again. These kicks at the legs of Shambry, if they stand back up, will tell their toll, boss.
For sure, and especially later on into the fight, because in this position, Shambry cannot flex his muscles enough to make sure that the kicks don't have a lot of impact. So it's always better to stand. Ooh, and there we go again.
There's that guard, the jumping guard of Elvis Shambry, and he's trying for the Kimura now, or what is he trying for, boss? He's trying to get out of the way of punches, that's what we know. Is he thinking about, he's going sideways.
A sweep, he's trying for a sweep. Now he's going for a sweep. What's this? He's going for this figure four, a reverse figure four. If it doesn't work, he can sweep him.
Oh, he pulled it out.
He wants the Fedor fight.
Shambry seems to be really not wanting to be in range of those punches at this moment.
Hey, by the way, saying that, he went for the reverse figure four, and I said, did he look at the Fedor fight? Because Fedor did the same thing as Nogueira. You asked him that question. You remember?
Yes.
In our interview?
Yes, I asked him if he watched that fight, because on paper, this would seem to be similar to fight. Now, one of those up kicks by Shambry did land.
Yeah, for sure, because otherwise he would have never stand up.
I'll tell you, Hamanaka seems to be not getting gassed, but he's huffing. But Shambry is showing the wares of the battle, too. They're going to war here at Yokohama Arena. Pride Fighting Championships bad to the bone.
1 more minute, and that's good because they're going to get a minute rest.
And that's going to be a long minute because both these guys have a look in their eyes like they want to go back to their stool and kick back for a second because they've been really dealing with the aggression of the other combatant. A very close round to be sure.
Who is going to pull this one off, huh? Yeah, right now they're both a little winded, but don't worry. They will come back. The second wind is going to kick in, probably in the round number 2. And after some instructions, whoa, look at that.
Tried to jump knee, he was going to pull his head down, but it didn't work. But he's trying things.
His standoff, Shambry's standoff, looks way better than he showed us last time, I have to say.
Yeah, he's really improved. As a matter of fact, I think he really surprised us when he KO'd Sakuraba with that knee. But he didn't seem too surprised, and now we're seeing why.
Yep, a very nice first round for both fighters. I really wouldn't know who to give this round to. What would you say?
Boss, I don't know either, because Shambry tried more submissions. He got the fight on the ground, but Hamanaka was able to get out of those submissions, was able to stand up, land a few punches, and both guys are marked up just a little bit, but I think both men are very much still in this fight. And here we go. That's he's going for the omoplata, which is trying to turn into the gogoplata. And look at the escape here. Hamanaka pulls that right arm out and blasts it down, and then decides to stand back up. And okay, here this is almost like, now here's the knee. Look at that, right on the chin, and he drops him. Shambry dropped Hamanaka, but Hamanaka's got a great ability to take a punch, because that was right on the jaw.
Right on it, and then that right straight of Shambry looked really good too.
And
look at that right
nice
straight.
right jab by Hamanaka to pay him back. I mean, this has been a thing of, oh, you're going to do that to me? Well, I'm going to pay you back. And here he tries for more Muay Thai, pulls guard into the koala bear position. Patent Stephen Quadros, I'm a fight professor. And
you should copyright that
right.
term, the koala bear position.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a couple quotes yourself, though, Wapo. And more on that later. Also, folks, don't forget, if you like this action here, check in on us on the World Wide Web at pridefc.com. We've got all kinds of goodies on there and up-to-date information on the Pride Fighting Championships. And we do have our video game, which is now available at your retailers. It's the Pride Fighting Championships, available on PlayStation 2. More on that later.
Whoa, here we go.
Oh, they're going to come up and touch gloves. Now that's respect.
Yeah, they have to have respect for each other after round number one.
I think both of these guys now know they have their hands full. It's almost like the forces are from a different style. You got a wrestler against jiu-jitsu guy. But they've been able to neutralize and shut each other down. But yet, ooh, look at that! It's from a front leg roundhouse kick.
Yes. So now we know for sure that his corner told him to throw some low kicks, because this 3 low kicks in a row. Try his legs. That's what they probably said, but that in Japanese. But I don't know the Japanese language, so I cannot.
I think what it is because he delivered so many kicks while Shambry was on his back, and only punches while he stood up. He thought he would surprise him with, oh, he's got the side mount. Oh, no, he doesn't. Back in the guard. He almost had side mount, and that's what the wrestler would want in Pride, to either go for the hammerlock or the kimura.
Yeah, but a guy like Shambry, it's for him it's easy to go to escape the side mount, I think. But then again, Hamanaka is a very good wrestler.
Hamanaka did say that fighting in front of this big crowd was a tiny bit intimidating, but I don't see any intimidation at all.
No, I'm totally amazed with his debut in mixed martial arts. It looks like he fought like 10 fights.
Yeah.
Watch this. He's going to go for the turn. He's going to turn him.
He's going for that.
I thought.
He loves that move. I wonder if his right leg is as limber in that position as his left, because he always goes for that left leg up high.
Yes, he's climbing it up real high. If Hamanaka makes one little mistake, and he pulls it out real easy. It's like,
oh, is he going to pass? Is he going to pass the guard? Oh no, it's going to be very hard to pass Shambry's guard.
Yeah, but he should try.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shambry should try there.
There's a nice chopping left hand there, right to the front of Shambry. Most of the time, it's hard to deliver power in this position, unless, of course, you're the Pride Heavyweight Champion. And Fedor Yemeliánenko can definitely deliver power in the guard. But Hamanaka, being the novice so far, is just developing his punching power. But out of the Takata dojo, I think he's one of the hardest punchers.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody box. His composure was very good too.
Yes.
And his jab, I call it a straight because he throws it like a straight, that hard. But he's standing. He's in the southpaw position, but he has a good right hand.
Yes, he does, because he's got a good base when he throws it, and he's got a lot of spring in his legs. And the power in punches doesn't just come from the arm. It comes from the feet, the legs, the hips, everything.
Yes, very important. Most important.
You know, if you want to find out more about that, pick up the Boss Fruiten's Big Books of Combat.
Hey, that's right.
Masterfighter.net. Some good writers on that book.
Yeah, very good. I mean, the guy who did that whole article about me, it's a very good-looking guy too, actually. Besides me.
Who's that?
Stephen Quattros.
Oh my God!
Look at Hamanaka go.
Now Shambry,
just pounding away.
Shambry is from Brazil, but he is from distant Italian heritage, and his father is Italian. And wouldn't you know it that Shambry said that his favorite movie was The Godfather, and I asked which character he liked. He said, "You know why I like Michael Corleone, which was the Al Pacino, but he also liked Sonny Corleone, which was James Caan, the hot-headed one." But Shambry for sure is not a hothead, at least not when he fights. He's very cool and calm. Now,
those were a few left hard strikes.
yeah, Hamanaka's really punishing Shambry at this point.
Yes.
There it is again. Every time he turns for that arm, Hamanaka's there with a punch.
Look at this. This could be it.
Yeah, Hamanaka, if he passes the guard, it's going to really be disadvantageous for Shambry. We got 1 minute left in this grueling second round.
Yeah, but you know what? Last time we thought the same thing with Shambry against Sakuraba. He was on the losing end, and then suddenly, out of the blue, bang!
Shambry,
he knocked him out.
I think what you're alluding to is that Shambry has got heart.
Well, that's one thing for sure. Now look at this fight.
Shambry hanging tough, because you know, with a jiu-jitsu man as accomplished as he is, that you have to wait till the very last second of the match before you give in to victory, because this guy can pop that submission and end the match.
Yeah, Shambry's non-stop looking for that reverse figure four, but Hamanaka just doesn't let him get the arm. He just says, "Okay, I will not let you wrap your arm around my arm."
Okay, another round, and I would have to say that Hamanaka kind of slightly owned that round.
Yes.
And he goes back to his corner. His corner man, Kazushi Sakuraba, with his back to us, giving him some very vivid instructions. Now, training with a guy like Sakuraba, boss, I think you're really going to have a good idea how to deal with submissions.
Yeah, I think if you do well, just do well against Sakuraba in training and stay out of some submissions and just have a good workout with him, you're pretty much going to do good.
And that's a good way to stay out of submissions, by just punching the guy in the face, as Hamanaka is doing right there.
And now with his left.
Yeah.
So that means he's got power in the left and in the right.
Yeah.
Because these are solid punches. Those were solid punches. Look at this. And it's on the button. It's not like Fedor, but I mean, they're on the jaw.
But they're so short punches and they still did some damage. I think, as we were talking about, training with a guy like Kazushi Sakuraba, who, by the way, the great Kazushi Sakuraba will be in our next Pride Fighting Championships event, and that will be called Total Elimination 3, and it is a middleweight tournament that you will not want to miss. Total Elimination 2003. That's the one you don't want to miss. Kazushi Sakuraba, and it's going to be a stacked 8-man tournament.
Whoa, look at Shambry's face. You see Hanzo Grace in the corner. They're instructing him, giving him some last seconds instructions now, because the round is almost over. What do you think that he's telling him?
I think Sakuraba is saying, okay, work more punches and bunches and start using your right hand, because he hardly threw the right hand in that round.
Yes.
And start with low kicks. And I would tell him to keep it standing.
Yeah, don't go to the ground.
Yeah, because if he pulls guard, don't engage him, because a lot of times, even with Fedor, what he did or what Hamanaka's done here, he engages him in the guard fight. Shambry really showing the wear and tear from the punches of Hamanaka in this, the final round of this absolute war.
Yeah, if I have to go by body language, they look kind of fresh. It's like second wind kicked in. They're not breathing heavy. They don't lean on their knees. You know, they're still working. So I think it could be a knockout still. Look at that.
That right hand did score. And Shambry turning away. And Hamanaka should stand up here. He's blasting that right hand. Finally, like I said, maybe they said throw the right hand, and there it was.
Well, he should relax now, create some distance for more striking power, and then just go for it.
I think he should get out of the guard and stand back up because he had him going standing up. But again, Takase Dojo is more a grappling dojo than it is a striking dojo. So the inclination would be if it goes to the ground, continue fighting on the ground rather than stand back up. Let's say if there were a shootbox team or something. Oh, here we go, a restart, which at this moment looks like it's going to favor Kazuhiro Hamanaka. Oh, actually, they're going to restart in the center of the ring. Love this rule.
I love it. There's no escaping.
Yeah, because this means that the ground fighters have more of a chance than if you go to the side of the ring and then they restart them standing, which becomes basically a kickboxing match with almost rope escapes.
Whoa, nice right.
There it is.
To the left.
And there it is. I think he told him to throw the right hand more because he's just blasting with that left hand. Oh, there's a hammer fist.
Yeah, which most of the time doesn't knock an opponent out, but it's a perfect setup for a next strike to the head.
Well, it's not over yet, but Hamanaka, in my opinion, is fast pulling ahead in this fight.
I think so too. If he continues like this, he's probably going to take the fight, the victory.
Yeah, because Shambry is not sneaking the legs up now. He's holding on, probably waiting for, posting. Hamanaka thinking about a can opener neck crank, but Shambry too smart for that.
Yeah.
And good, we're going to have a restart. I like this.
Me too.
Shambry probably doesn't, but Sakuraba, Matsui. Yellow card.
Both of them get a yellow card.
They both got a yellow card. I think that was a little bit soon to give a warning because they were going for it. Oh, he should just stand back. Look at Hamanaka getting pumped. He's saying something to Shambry, probably saying, come on, get up. I don't know what he's saying. I don't speak Japanese too well.
He's saying I just lost 10%, man.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you see, don't count out Shambry.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a mistake.
No.
He shouldn't have done that.
Yep, I'm right there with you, man.
It's weird because I said before this match that this match would only go to the ground if Hamanaka wanted it to. Shambry's face looks like it was partly caught in between a windshield and a Mack truck.
You got a good way with words, Mr. Fight Professor.
I think that tomorrow, those scratches and bruises are going to be tenfold.
Yeah, and one thing I know of getting hit in the face and get black eyes, do not blow your nose afterwards. Because then suddenly you can't see anymore. You think, hey, what's going on? My face is so swollen. And it doesn't look good for girls.
Yeah, and you got to get out the ice real quick.
Yep.
Get the ice.
Get the ice. Or some nice Oakley glasses.
There
nice
we go.
one, big ones. One more minute, and you better believe it that Hamanaka is going for it now. That is typical.
He's got to go for it.
He's going to go wild now. Watch this.
Can Shambry pull it out? I don't think so. But, you can't rule this guy out. Shambry has been taking a bashing at the hands of the man from Takase Dojo and hasn't had the answers in the submission since. Hamanaka standing back up, unopposed. And there we got the stand-up.
Well, and now he has to watch out for that knee.
Yeah, exactly.
Because for 30 seconds, there we go. Yeah, he has to watch out now. It should attack with
Hamanaka with that right jab. Shambry falling back. Hamanaka's got it under control here. Shambry looks like a beaten man at this moment. Shambry's slow with the high kick, but at least he's trying. He's not giving up. He has no quit in him. Hamanaka the quicker. Now Hamanaka going to show him a knee or two. And there we have it. Wow. Kazuhiro Hamanaka has arrived at the Pride Fighting Championships and opened a can of whoop ass on the man from Brazil in Elvis Shambry. I got to say that Hamanaka's got it in the bag.
Hey, same here, but we've been surprised in the past, but to me, yeah, he took this fight.
It would seem obvious because here we go. That was a little bit of a NFL action there with the shoulder jam. And Hamanaka coming out with fire in his eyes, going for everything and broke. And even falling down into the guard and pursuing Elvis into his territory. And he never threw a shot behind the head, even though it was so easy to accidentally do that.
Yeah.
Boss, this is a really good debut for Hamanaka because Shambry is really a good fighter.
Yeah, he shows a lot of skills. Hamanaka stayed out of everything. It's like I said, like I told you before, he looked at the Fedor fight against Nogueira, for sure.
Okay, let's see what the judges think about this.
Judge Kobayashi, Hamanaka. Judge Mato, Hamanaka. Judge Adachi, Hamanaka. Yote, Shusha, Hamanaka.
It is a unanimous decision for this man, the wrestling amateur superstar, going over to congratulate Renzo Gracie. I'll tell you, Hamanaka has got a future in this business.
Big future for this guy, especially with the new weight class coming up. We saw Renzo Gracie, what the people didn't see at home. When they raised the hand of Hamanaka, Renzo Gracie was applauding for him. So they knew that he definitely won this fight.
I will tell you that Hamanaka, right now, looked like a baby Fedor, a baby Mark Coleman. He's like, and I mean baby because he's not all the way there yet, because we're talking about two great champions.
Yep.
But he's got that same style of beautiful ground and pound. This guy can hit, though.
He can hit left and right, as we said before. And yes, he's going to have a bright future.
Anderson Silva from Shootbox. Now this guy can strike standing up.
Ooh, very dangerous. And he's going to face, and you're going to help me here, what's his name? The Japanese fella.
Daiju Takase, the man who beat 600-pound Emmanuel Yarborough.
Yeah, and we were there. That was unbelievable. What I do know from the Japanese fella, that he trains with Genki Sudo, so his submissions are really good. But I don't know. Anderson Silva, he's got a pretty good takedown defense, and his strikes, like you said.
And Anderson Silva standing up is probably going to get the KO.
In the ring, the man from Curitiba, Brazil, Anderson Silva.
180センチ、84キロ。Takase
Daiju Takase got his Sakuraba trunks on, kind of orange.
Yep.
Anderson Silva from the prestigious Shootbox Academy down there in Brazil. Rudimar Federico on the left, Rafael Cordero on the right, and Vanderlei Silva on the extreme right. That is the Pride middleweight champion. What are Takase's keys to success in this potential disaster?
Yeah, just it's very little because Anderson is very good, but Takase, hey,
got to take him down.
Don't count anybody out.
Daiju has got to take him down
and hold him down.
Yeah, because Anderson is pretty slick on the ground. He was able to survive against Carlos Newton. Many people, when they go to the ground with him, don't survive. But Anderson stood back up and knocked him out. Silva, dangerous with those knees, dangerous with punches. He's going to come out here and maybe give a dance clinic, one thing that we don't really get to see in the United States because his pre-fight entrance is cut out. But, boy, this guy can move. Look at that. Classic.
Yes, and this is looking bad for Daiju because this was a very easy takedown defense he did there. If he cannot take this fight to the ground, exactly your words, Stephen, then he's going to be in big trouble.
Okay, there it is again. He's setting him up for a soccer kick. You know, you don't know what to expect because the self-proclaimed Roy Jones of Valetudo, that is Anderson Silva, can box just a little bit. He can kickbox a little bit, but it's those flying knees that are absolutely petrifying to an opponent.
He's got the long arms, the long legs, and he knows exactly how to use them. Look at this sprawl. Nice. Oh!
He got him. He got Anderson Silva on the deck. I think Anderson kind of gave it up and just felt let's play some jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but although it was a very nice takedown.
Yeah, it was.
He dug it in real close.
And the good thing is that Daiju Takase did not suffer any strikes while he's standing up.
Yeah.
So all the things we're talking about so far have not been potential threats for ending the fight.
There he goes, reverse figure four. Nope. This is a good thing that he did. He's going for a submission, and then at the moment that Anderson tried to reverse him, he forgets about the submission and goes to stabilize himself. That's what a lot of people don't do.
But unfortunately, Anderson got full guard when he did that.
I know, but still. Otherwise, he would have been on his back.
Like I said, this guy's got Sakuraba trunks on, and he just tried the Sakuraba double shuto hand. It didn't really land, aiming for that collarbone. Of course, we know that'll work.
Yeah, because how many collarbones did we see actually break already in mixed martial arts?
I think it's down there in less than one hand.
Yes. Less than
5 digits? Less than 1 digit? But in the movies, it works great.
Yes, yeah, very, very cool move.
Anderson getting ready for a sweep here. And he's got the half butterfly. He's almost piled him over the top. And Silva heels on hips there. Some pretty crafty work by both guys.
Yeah, Takase is training with a lot of good people. We see Yoshida in his corner also.
Oh, yeah, he's got Yoshida, the gold medalist in judo, the man who beat both Royce Gracie and Don Frye. And Yoshida does know a thing or two about submissions. And there's Vanderlei looking on. Vanderlei, the Pride middleweight champion, is going to be another contestant in the upcoming Pride Fighting Championships Total Elimination 2003 middleweight tournament. That is going to be an outstanding lineup. So we got Sakuraba and Vanderlei in the same tournament. That's going to be outrageous.
We saw just a swing, a right hook, and it blazed. Now look at this.
I'm sure Anderson didn't expect that. That's the second left hand he's taken.
And he's passing now. I told you, he's also a friend of Genki Sudo. And Genki Sudo is also very good, very well-rounded, but very good in submissions. So he trains also with Genki Sudo.
You mean Takase?
Takase, yeah.
Yeah.
No, Genki, the Japanese guy, does go to Brazil to train for that.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, okay. Well, Takase has got more training partners than we can almost list. He trained, as you said, Genki Sudo, Yoshida, TK Kosaka, man, you know very well.
Yes.
Sakuraba, and he trains a little bit of kickboxing under Hiromasa Masuda. And what is Anderson trying here?
He's trying, it's like a kind of a crucifix, but if you look at the boss with the big book of combat, you can make this into a reversal, and a really cool one too. He should shove his arms right up now, and I can turn it now, but Takase is already on the side. Oh, he's got a half guard. Let me see. Yeah, you guys can see it at home, but sitting ringside.
Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of a neck crank happening here.
Yeah, but nothing's going to happen with this. He's not going to tap on this. No way. I mean, if you're very muscular, you would tap on a thing like this, but Takase is, it's very limber.
Yeah, and Anderson knew that.
Oh, look at this. He's going right away.
He's going right away for the hammerlock.
And he can get it. If he closes now, he could. But he's got to bend the arm. The arm is stretched from Anderson Silva, and once it's stretched, it's very strong. It's very strong. It's still, he cannot do it.
There he goes, side mount. And he's got the move almost, boss, but Anderson's starting to get his way out. Anderson's had to, wow. Anderson Silva had to struggle to get out of that.
Yes. If I would have been Takase, I would have bent the arm. I really would go for the reverse figure four. It's more effective than the straight arm. But, you know, because Silva has got long arms, he thought maybe it might work because the leverage is really good on somebody with long arms. But that was a good submission attempt right there.
Oh, yeah, especially since he got out of the guard and got into side mount, and it was a potential fight ender.
He should start raining knees now. Left knee to the head.
Yeah, because Anderson's got the right arm tucked down under his body. You're absolutely right, Mr. Rutan. Can we expect to see that? Nope. Oh, north-south. Why give it up? He had it for a second.
I just wanted to say, if somebody's got an arm underneath your body, he's looking for an escape. So he went for it. But Takase, oh, look at this. Oh, my God, he's going to go.
Reverse triangle choke. Nope.
No, he missed the arm. But, hey, he's all over the place.
But he's doing all this move. It is shades of Sakuraba, shades of Genki Sudo, shades of Yoshida. It's all about the ground right now in favor of the man from Tokyo, Japan, Daiju Takase.
Yes, and for the people at home, they don't know, but we have a guy named Rocky who's struggling, fighting with a very bad disease right now, and he's going to have a lot of problems with it. And I asked Takase for an autograph. Actually, I asked every fighter, and he said, I want to dedicate this fighter to him. So Rocky, all what he's doing right now, that effort is for you, buddy.
Yeah, Rocky, get well soon, brother. Takase in control. If Anderson Silva loses this fight, it's got to be more than a disappointment.
Yes, this is something that nobody expects.
No, because everybody expected Anderson to pretty much
walk through it.
Exactly. And at the beginning of the fight, with the takedown defenses a few times, it looked like Anderson was going to be able to dictate the stand-up, but he hasn't been able to get back to his feet yet. And you have to give props to the man on top. Daiju has done a great job at being active, and this goes to show you the ground fights don't need to be boring, folks.
Oh, he tried for a reversal. Takase is really good. His balance is really good. And yeah, obviously, with this amount of trainers he has, he's trying all the time for the same lock here. It could be an armbar, but Silva's pulling his arm non-stop out. Otherwise, you can also go for that very rare, very difficult to make triangle choke. But I never actually saw that work in an MMA match.
What, reverse triangle choke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't either. I saw Eric Paulson almost got it one time, but
Anderson's really smart. He keeps his elbow low because otherwise Takase is stepping over his head. Oh, look at that.
A little bit of a hard jam down there by the forearm of Takase.
Yep. He better hurry up. Look, no, he knows. Anderson knows what's going on.
Yeah, Anderson would have flipped him right over and landed on top of him.
Takase better start work. Oh, this is a good setup. And if that doesn't work, he can go for a straight armbar. What's this? Oh, no triangle choke. He's going to get it.
Anderson's going to have to fight his way out of this one. Are we going to see a slam?
Takase should break the arm over to the other side.
Yeah.
Takase should break.
Anderson's going to get out.
He tapped! Oh, he goes!
Whoa! Amazing! Takase has pulled off an upset and stopped the winning streak of Anderson Silva. Who would have thunk it, boss?
Whoa! Nobody would have thought it. Hey, Rockies, this one's going to help you, buddy. I mean, that is a lot of power right there because Silva is a very difficult opponent to beat. This is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. What a victory. And he was all over him on the ground. Arm bars, leg, he went for everything. It was crazy.
Okay, it was 8 minutes and 33 seconds. The victory for Daiju Takase by triangle choke. That has got to be his career high so far.
We're going to hear a lot of him, from him. I mean, we said it already 10 times, ladies and gentlemen. This is incredible. I have no other words.
What is it about these Dutch stand-up fighters, boss?
Yes.
Alistair Overeem from Holland has got a really, really good striking arsenal.
He's got it all, and he's tall, and he knows to use his length. He's got phenomenal knees, good striking power, and you know what? He's getting better and better on the ground. I think from Holland, he's one of the best ground fighters.
And he's going to be testing a brand new contestant in the Pride Fighting Championships, and his nickname is Batman, and he trains with Crocop.
Ooh, I really don't know, but if he can strike like Crocop, it could be a striking match. But I think if it's going to be a striking match, Alistair is going to win it anyway.
Gotta agree.
Alistair Overeem in the ring with his favorite weapon, his hammer, because he is the Demolition Man.
Can't use it though.
アゴが186センチ、102.5キロ。マイク・バットマン、ベンチッチ。
And it's Mike Batman Bencic. And in his corner there, that man to the left, Mirko Crocop. We'll see more of Mirko later. And there, Alistair is getting congratulated by his cornerman. Alistair, the Demolition Man, Overeem from Holland. I think there's a little bit more on the line than just the match itself, because the winner of this fight advances to the Total Elimination 2003 middleweight tournament to be held on August 10th. So they've got that to think about, as well as their opponent.
Yeah. You know, one thing I notice always from Alistair, he's got that smirk on his face, even though when he's fighting, it's very strange.
Yeah,
super relaxed.
Both these guys look tough. This may be a perfect. There's the body clinch, which Bencic, he gets the guard already, and he is a jiu-jitsu man with a 15-0 amateur kickboxing record.
Oops. One thing, don't let him get the full guard. Don't let him do that. Now, what a start. I would have liked to see to see the flying knees from Alistair. But here we go. Ooh, look at this nice escape.
Yeah.
And side mount.
And a side mount, and then we got the knees there, which are legal in the Pride Fighting Championships.
And which Alistair is very capable of throwing, because he did this many times.
But look at Bencic gets the guard right away. Nice work on the bottom by the man from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, who now resides in Croatia.
Yeah, he's been all over the place. And yeah, like you said, a jiu-jitsu expert with a record of 15-0.
In kickboxing, right?
In kickboxing, whoa. He's got to be good as an all-round fighter, I would say.
Right.
Alistair should, okay, not anymore. He should right away escape, go for the side mount if the guard is open. Like now, boom, go. Stand up now.
Alistair's ground fighting trainer is Martijn de Jong, the great ground fighter from Holland. And I'm sure he's worked quite a bit on guards, because he was originally going to face a guy named Ricardo Arona. But Bencic took the fight on short notice. Oh, there's the knee. Now Alistair should step back and turn it into a Muay Thai fight. Nope. Oh,
Nice.
good right hand. But it wasn't distance enough. I think he should have stood up and just got into a stand-up war.
I think so too. And right now, he should have gone to at least a half guard. Because this is not good. You don't want to be in here.
No, because
why?
you're playing the other guy's game.
Yep. And there's nothing really you can do. If he holds you like the underhooks, and when he would hook his hands now, there's nothing that you can do, actually. You can throw little, small, soft punches.
Do you think they're careening with the yellow card here? There's Mirko Crocop there looking on at his stablemate, Mike Batman Bencic.
It's kind of like Robin now.
Yeah.
With Batman in the ring and Robin is looking out for him.
Yeah, oh yeah. Big time. Oh yeah, boss. You are the man, El Guapo.
Oh, triangle choke. But Alistair saw it. Oh, no. Hey, listen, Alistair is doing a great job here. But he should really break the guard, get out, and keep it under feet. But maybe he heard about the 15-0 kickboxing record and he thinks, you know what, let's play the ground game a little bit here.
But then again, 15 and 0.
Out again.
Look at this. He got out.
Nice.
As I was going to say, 15 and 0. Side mount position by Alistair. And 15 and 0 means one thing, but if it's amateur, then you have to ask, who did he beat?
Yes, and what kind of class too? Like in the whole, you have 4 classes. You start with like new class, C, B, and then finally the pros. But
would 15 and 0 in Croatia have the same weight as 15 and 0 in Holland?
that's one thing I can tell you 100% no. That was a good hit. It was a right knee to the solar plexus. It was a right knee to the solar plexus. He can finish it now. He should hit the body.
Batman is in trouble. Batman.
He's stepping. He's stepping. It's over.
Wham, bam, pow. Batman has been stopped by the Demolition Man.
Right flying knee to the solar plexus, ladies and gentlemen. Understood. Bang.
Rule number 1, if you fight Alistair Overeem, avoid the flying knee. At 3 minutes, 44 seconds, he achieved the KO over there. A man who looked tough on paper, Mike Batman Bencic. He really took a shot there.
Whoa, come on, people. Let us see the rewind. The replay. That's the word. Excuse my English. There he is with the hammer, which he didn't need. And we're going to see it. Here we go. 1, 2.
Oh, you know, that's the same knee he ended his last fight against Bolt Atayev. And the fight was basically over right there. The referee could have made that executive decision to stop it when Bencic turned over on his side.
Yeah, now he's tapping already, you see?
Yeah, he tapped out, so it was a tap out, actually.
I want to see a different camera angle. Let's see if they're going to see a different camera angle. Look here, they show the finishing punches, but that was not really the finish, I think. It all started with that beautiful knee to the body.
And with that victory, there he is with one of his cornermen, Bas Bone, and Mark de Veer from Two Up to Handle, and Martin Dejan with that giant hammer. One thing that this victory secures for Alistair Overeem is now he is in the Total Elimination 2003 middleweight tournament, going to be held August 10th. Don't miss it, folks. What does that mean now? He's got a lot of competition. Alistair could be matched up with Vanderlei, could be matched up with Sakuraba.
Quinton Jackson. Dan Anderson.
Yeah, there's a lot of great guys in that tournament. I'd like to see him be matched up with some of the guys in the video game too.
Yes, me too. I think because the Pride video game, it's a really cool game. And I think he, right now, after this victory, after these 2 great victories he already had, he should belong in the Pride video game. For sure, there's going to be a Pride video game part 2. So I'm not afraid of that.
Yeah, you have that flying knee in there for sure.
I'm here with somebody who doesn't need any introduction, but still I'm going to do it. It's Quinton the... What is this? The Serious Pimp.
Yeah,
what does it mean?
That's Serious Pimp, baby. It's a sponsor, you know what I'm saying? They take care of me. You can go to their website, seriouspimp.com. Check it out, find out for yourself.
Okay, so it's not a job. Don't tell me it's a job.
No, I quit that job a long time ago when I was like 12.
Thank you.
What can you say about Quinton Rampage Jackson? He sits right about at the top of the middleweight division, 205 pounds, but he's got a major stumbling block. And what's the guy's name again?
It was Mikhail Ilyukhin, and he's from Russia. Ooh, Russian top team. That is good. He trains with Fedor Yemeliánenko. What does he know? Does he know only how to escape submissions and punching power? You don't know about this Russian top team. They seem to know everything.
Yeah, but this guy really has a good takedown, but it's going to be hard to do that on Quinton Jackson because Kevin Randleman couldn't take Quinton down. But if this guy takes him down, Quinton's going to have to deal with leg locks. But I'm guessing it's not going to go to the ground. I'm guessing it's going to look a lot like his fight with Randleman.
Yes, I have to agree. I think Quinton maybe by knockout. You're going to fight Mikhail. This is a Russian guy. What do you think of him? Have you seen him fight? What is your game plan? I mean, every time we see you fight, you improve. You've been working on something. Last time you said, I've been working on an uppercut, and bang, what do you know? You hit him with the right uppercut, Randleman to this. Is it the same now, and what do you think of him?
Oh, this guy's sneaky. I've seen his ass. He's sneaky. I see him do some sneaky things, but it's all good. I'm going to try to, you know what I'm saying, get this win, you know what I'm saying, in the first round like I do most of my fight. I'm going to try to come away with the, you know what I'm saying, first round win. And I'm going to try to practice on my, you know what I'm saying, my stand-up skills a little bit more because I got a surprise from Vanderlei. I ain't going to tell nobody what the surprise is going to be, But you know what I'm saying, I gotta try some things out on Mikhail. You know what I'm saying, I'm gonna try some shit on Mikhail going off, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna practice on him. You know what I'm saying, and I might try to bring that slam back, or you know what I'm saying, do some elbows to the body. 'Cause I don't see too many people elbowing to the body in Pride. You know what I'm saying, I try to do my own shit. I don't want to be like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to bring some new shit to the ring. But you know, everything goes out the window once you get in the ring and you actually see the guy in front of you. So I just try to go out there and react, and you know what I'm saying, try not to plan too much. And right now I'm blabbing it on. I'm trying to talk a whole lot and make this shit real long so you see the serious pimp on my shirt. I'm just trying to talk a whole lot, just not really say anything, just be talking. Because that's how people do it. You know, when you see interviews with the people that be playing.
Okay, and now, something completely different.
And now for the fourth match.
青コーナーよりクイントン・ランページ・ジャクソン選手の入場です。
And here he comes. I guess you could call this fighter a bad boy, because for sure Quinton Rampage Jackson speaks his mind when he damn well sees fit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I spoke to Quinton about Vanderlei, and that was just unbelievable.
He really speaks his mind.
He always speaks his mind. Look at this. Here we go. The move.
Yeah, here he comes. He's the man. Like I said before, he's the bad boy. Right, boss?
He is the bad boy. But you know what? Outside the ring, he is the nicest person. But once you go inside the ring with him, he totally changes. And until this far, he has been doing very, very well at fighting.
One of the most improved fighters in the game of mixed martial arts. Quinton came in as a wrestler, and then he already knew how to punch from, well, shall we say, some street activity.
Yes.
Because he's never been one to back down from a fight. But under the careful tutelage of Colin Oyama, Quinton Rampage Jackson has become a dangerous force, both standing and on the ground.
Yeah, exactly like you said, Stephen. He's improved in everything. I see this guy here as the new champion. He is so well-rounded now. I think he's very hard to stop. He's got to go through Mikhail Ilyukhin tonight, but I don't see it as a problem for him, but you never know.
Well, you know, originally he was scheduled to fight Vanderlei Silva on this card, but Vanderlei, because he had knee surgery, had to not do that. So we got to wonder, is he still as motivated to fight his opponent from Russia, or has he lost focus? I hope not. But one thing is for sure, that when Quinton steps in that ring, he brings bravado, skill, and rage and rampage.
And ladies and gentlemen, watch his body slams. I'm saying it every time. I tell everybody when he fights, he loves to slam people. That's his term. That's the words that he uses. And he's doing it in every match. People know he's going to do it, but for some reason, they can't stop it.
In the ring, the man himself with his faithful chain, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
赤コーナーよりイリューヒン・ミーシャ選手の入場です。
Okay, now this man has got quite a few mixed martial arts fights. Mikhail Ilyukhin from Russia is a training partner, as we said earlier, with the Pride Heavyweight Champion. But I think the Pride Heavyweight Champion, Fedor Yemeliánenko, his training partner, came in with boxing, and this guy comes in with submissions to help the Russian top team become a more well-rounded team.
Yep, you're exactly right. And you know what also? We also said it before. But can he use those submissions, because can he take the fight to the ground? We also hoist weights against Sakuraba. Phenomenal submissions, but he could not bring it to the ground. He could not bring it to his game. And I think this is going to be very difficult for Mikhail also to do, although you told me that he's got some phenomenal takedowns.
Yes, he does. Mikhail, in my estimation, his only shot at winning this fight is by submission. Because in the stand-up, Quinton Jackson has knocked out K1 fighters. Mikhail has been knocked out by guys who weren't even close to K1 level. Mikhail has got to get the fight on the ground, got to go for the leg, got to do some sambo.
Yep, and one thing I noticed from Quinton, from sitting here at ringside, and again, you folks at home cannot see it, he is not wearing shoes, which is a very smart thing. So he obviously knows that he comes from sambo and he's good at leg locks. If you're wearing shoes, you're more easy to catch in a leg lock than when you're not wearing shoes.
Okay, and at 36 years old, he's really resigning a lot of natural energy against the 24-year-old Quinton Jackson. That's a 12-year disparity.
第4試合を行います。青コーナー183センチ、103.7キロ、Quinton Rampage Jackson。赤コーナー176センチ、96キロ、Ilyukhin Misha。
Mikhail Ilyukhin.
Oh, good, David. You can say it now, too.
I learned from the best, and that'd be you, bro.
Thanks.
Every time Jackson comes into the ring, he brings excitement. He's become a star here. Look at that stare. But I don't think that the Russian fighter who's been in with the humongous 6'8" Ricardo Moraes and gave him a beating before he lost a very tough match.
Look what Quinton does. He's giving a yellow card to the referee.
I wonder who told him to do that.
Oh.
That was hilarious. Quinton Jackson, no stranger to the yellow card either.
Here we go.
That was slick.
He saved that one.
That was good.
You're going to get it back. That's what he said. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, the referee's going to really be waiting for the opportunity to give him a yellow card now. Yellow card means you get a 10% deduction of your person, lose a point in scoring, but the referee obviously isn't being scored. So, Quinton coming out, shutting down the takedown, expecting knees. Will Quinton want to grapple with this guy? I think it's a mistake.
No.
He should stand back up.
No. Don't let him get the guard either. Keep that one leg in between. No, why?
Mikhail,
go straight into the guard.
Mikhail got what he wanted.
That's, oh, look at this. I've never seen this. He's just picking people up, and he's doing it all the time, and he's doing it with everybody.
Yeah, Mikhail trying to throw his own right hand, but Quinton may be unstoppable here. No one is unbeatable, as we saw in our last Pride when Fedor beat Nogueira. But the chances are good.
Watch the throw.
Oh, here we go.
Watch this.
He's got the guillotine. Quinton has got to be careful here. He's got to pull his way out.
Oh, that was close.
Wow, because this guy's got arm strength to boot.
Good body shots.
Mikhail doing what he has to do in getting the fight on the ground and working already for one submission attempt. Quinton knows he can't look past this guy. He cannot look past the man from Russian top team. And Mikhail knows, this being his Pride debut, he's got to make an impression.
Quinton thought, okay, I'm going to get my yellow card back here.
Yeah, right.
He's going to pull out. Watch this, he's going to throw him again. He's going to lift him up. I don't know how he does it. It's just crazy.
One thing about Quinton, he can do some bursting punches here.
Yeah, and he should. But there's a reason, because he's thinking really well at fighting. Mikhail tries to go for the reverse figure four, which he's going to get. Quinton should get out of the half guard right now, because otherwise he might lock it up. He grabs the inside of his leg here, behind his knee, which is a very good defense, by the way. But Mikhail, if he would explode now, he could pull it out. Quinton should now escape the guard. So even if Mikhail is going to get it, he can roll out.
Well, Mikhail trying for the submission early in the match, but Quinton is still fresh. Quinton doesn't seem worried at all.
No, I know, but you have to watch out.
He's got full guard here.
He's got to step out now. Yeah, he's got the leg, not the underleg of Quinton, but still, now Quinton's got to get out to the side.
We saw a similar thing tried one time by Valentine Overeem with Gary Goodrich. Valentine almost tried the exact same move on Gary, and Gary ended up ending the match shortly after with strikes. Will Quinton do the same thing? He's not quite in position because Mikhail's leg work is preventing any knees, and the only thing Quinton can do is chop with right to the body, which you can't get a great deal of power.
It could be it could be a bait, because Mikhail is throwing a lot of energy right now. He's non-stop trying to pull the arm out, and there's a lot of pressure on it. So it could be a bait. I would use this defense as a bait, not as a real defense, because real strong people, they can break it.
Exactly. That's why with Goodrich, the Overeem. Goodrich was too strong to be submitted by this move. This is a tough move to get.
Look at this, and now he can set up for a triangle choke even way. So he's got to really watch out now. He's got to explode up, straighten his arm out, and explode up. Now it's going to be different. He's got to watch out. He's grabbing the back. This is a perfect defense. Right textbook, right boss, the big book of combat here.
Shameless plug. I'm thinking if this match goes to standing, Quinton is going to do some serious damage. Because all this energy...
He's rolling out, he's got to roll out.
Nice!
Whoa,
beautiful escape by Quinton Jackson.
Whoa! Oh, and a knee. And there we go!
Like I said before, folks.
It's going to be over.
It looks like it's over, folks. Like I said, back when they stood back up.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, if you really want to see good pictures of this event, FightScene.tv, that's the newest magazine. They covered the Pride big pictures.
Okay, Mikhail just got a yellow card from the referee. We didn't see it on the camera angle because he fell out of the ring to escape being stopped.
Well, I think it's going to be close to a finish right now.
Yeah, I think Quinton's going to stop him.
There we go.
That's it. That's it.
Knee to the head.
He doesn't want to fight anymore.
Oh, and a right straight.
It's going to be ground and pound for Quinton. Quinton is devastating in this position when he can rear back the punches like that. Quinton should stand back up and finish this in a kickboxing match. Mikhail has no defense, apparently, to Quinton's standing assault. He tries for a shot. It was easy to block Quinton with a knee to the crown of the head.
Same thing. Quinton should stand up right now and just continue with what he was doing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn more about your favorite fighter, then check out the Pride website, pridefc.com. You can read everything about Quinton, about his opponent. Everything is on there.
Mikhail eating another right hand, and Mikhail trying to pick the leg. But as we saw against Kevin Randleman, Quinton's takedown defense is superb. And who gets taken down? Who ends up on his back but Mikhail Ilyukhin?
Yeah, this is going to be a victory for Quinton if not something really strange is going to happen. And listen, I can't wait to see Quinton in the tournament.
Well, we already saw an upset earlier tonight with Anderson Silva losing to Takase. Will we see the same thing? I'm betting no. And I'm betting that when he gets... Oh, look at this! Don't make me wrong, or again, I've been wrong before, folks. Don't want to be wrong right now.
Yeah, it's not like we always right.
Yeah, right. But if Quinton gets past Mikhail, that tournament,
he's going to rain knees now. Watch this. Oh, he's going to drop him. Knees to the side. That's what his corner's shouting to Quinton, which is very good because right now that's where the liver is located. Oh, look at this.
He's doing the Kevin Randleman monster mash.
He should go to the body. That's what he should do.
Perfect.
That's what he should do.
He tapped.
Deliver, ladies and gentlemen, deliver.
Wow, you're absolutely right, El Guapo. It was the right knee to the liver of Mikhail. And I'll tell you what, Quinton Rampage Jackson really looked devastating, and he seems to be tearing through everyone and seems unstoppable.
He is unstoppable. He keeps going. What is the time, Mr. Fight Professor? Give it to me, baby.
The time was a TKO by tap out, 6 minutes, 26 seconds. Quinton Rampage Jackson advances to the Total Elimination 2003 tournament.
By a knockout, the winner, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Can you wait to see Quinton in the tournament?
No, I can't, because this guy, they got to put him in the other side of the bracket of Vanderlei Silva, because he's just unbelievable. He's staring through people like it's rice paper. It's crazy. Total Elimination 2003. That's the tournament we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so far we got Quinton Jackson. We've got Alistair Overeem. We've got Vanderlei. We've got Kazushi Sakuraba. 4 names of devastation. I saw the yellow card. We saw the yellow card, Quinton. Fortunately, he gave instead of got that time.
Yeah, we saw Quinton pass here. And here we have Rei Sifu, a very good fighter, top fighter from the K1 here in Japan.
Is Quinton Jackson unstoppable?
I told you, he is our favorite fighter, one of the favorite fighters. We really respect this guy. He improved so tremendously, like no other fighter in the fight business, in a short amount of time.
You know what? He had quite a bit to say about Vanderlei Silva, and we were worried that he was looking past Mikhail to Vanderlei, didn't we?
Yes, I know. You know, I spoke to Quinton about Vanderlei, and well, let's get direct to the point. Here is what he said.
It don't matter when Vanderlei fight me. You know what I'm saying? He's a. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, because you know the longer he waits, the better I get. I train harder and everything. You know what I'm saying? So Vanderlei Silva can shoot me foul. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a. Bukak out. Don't mind me. Bukak out. DJ. Vanderlei Silva. DJ.
We're not going to translate that, okay?
No, it's good. It's good words. Vanderlei was saying to an interview like, whoever wins whoever wins Randerman or Jackson, easy knockout first round. He was saying that shit. But then after the fight, he had another interview that he was saying like, I gotta check with my doctors, see if my doctors let me fight. And so I don't know, maybe he do have knee injuries, because he seemed to be always on his knees, you know what I'm saying? So maybe his knees are messed up, you know what I'm saying? If you get off your knees, then your knees won't be so bad. Stay off your knees. Why are you on your knees? Get off your knees, man. Fight. He wanted to fight me in the ring right after the show. Everybody think that shit was staged. I ain't no actor. Do I look like an actor? That motherfucker pushed me in the ring. He want to fight. I watched the tape over and over. This guy try to swing on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? He want to fight where everybody can break it up, where they can save his ass. It's all good, family. When I get in that ring with you, and I'm not gonna save your ass with that referee. And if he give me a yellow card, he better get that ring right with you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna leave the ring the same way you do, on his back. I'm tired of this shit. Running from me and shit and talking shit. Man, you my belt. Will be my belt. It's my turn.
And what did I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? He means business. He's talking a lot of trash, let me say trash before I throw any other word out of my mouth. Quinton Jackson, I'm really looking forward to this match.
And one thing is for sure, we probably needed about 3 different interpreters for that interview, and every single thing he said was like arrows and knives and bullets flying right at Vanderlei. That's going to stir up the man from Brazil if and when they finally meet. That's going to be a war. W-A-R.
Big time. It's like what the Bruce Springsteen song? War! Fighting is a good thing. Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Crazy man. And you know one thing, Quinton Rampage Jackson and Vanderlei Silva will both be in the Pride Fighting Championships, Total Elimination 2003, August 10th. Both those guys fighting in the tournament. Alistair Overeem is in the tournament. Kazushi Sakuraba is in that tournament. It's going to be an 8-man tournament. Vanderlei, Quinton, Sakuraba, Alistair. We don't know who else is going to fill out that 8-man card. That's going to be fantastic. So many different styles will be in that fight.
Look at this ring girls here, Stephen.
Whoa! They're new. This is the first time for them.
Yes. My God.
My God. Can I get a date? What's up?
No. I can't. I give them to you.
I'm free. I'm here.
Baby, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Don't worry, I'm not looking.
Oh, yeah.
Keep my eyes away.
And so far, the Pride Fighting Championships Bad to the Bone has lived up to its name, and we saw a newcomer, a wrestler with hands of stone in Hamanaka, beat Elvis Shambry, the jiu-jitsu man. Wow.
This was quite an upset, and I'm telling you, this is a rising star. A star in the making, ladies and gentlemen. Very good wrestling skills, and he's got some serious hand power, too. So I really see a bright future for this person.
And we've had an upset also tonight in Daiju Takase, taking out Anderson Silva with a triangle choke submission. I did not expect that, boss.
Nobody expected this. I thought that Anderson Silva was going to walk straight through him. But Takase was unbelievable. He was all over him, on the ground. He went from submission to submission, and then finally he caught him in that beautiful triangle choke. Anderson tapped, and it was all over.
And that rocket from Amsterdam, Alistair Overeem, bashed Batman. That was great.
Yes, although he had Robin in the corner, it didn't work out for him. But Alistair, we knew that he was going to use his knees because he's got great flying knees. And his opponent obviously knows also that he was going to throw some knees. But you just can't stop him, and that's what we saw. Knee to the body, perfect. And everybody knows I love knockouts to the body.
Oh, me too. And Quinton Rampage Jackson scored a devastating knockout with that knee to the liver from the ground against Mikhail Ilyukhin.
How many times? Ilyukhin. Ilyukhin. You're close, Steven. A couple of more days and you got it, okay? At least you can say Yemeliánenko.
Oh, I can say that good.
Yes, he did a perfect job. He went to the side mount, and I'm always stressing about the people. You know how I am. I always say, why don't they knee him to the body? And now he was in the perfect position. He rained down the right knee, and like you said, this time to the liver. And the liver shot game is in effect, ladies and gentlemen. So all the guys at home, it's a game that kind of the people develop. Every time I say liver shot, people are shutting down a shot of tequila or a shot of vodka, and they have been drinking tonight because we said a lot of times liver shot.
Yeah, so there we have it, Pride Fighting Championships. PrideFC.com. Check out our website. We got the video game on PlayStation 2, Pride Fighting Championships. I'm Steven Quadros. This is El Guapo. I'm the Fight Professor, and let's go to our next match.
Okay, next fight. Come on, Steven.
Boss.
Yes. What? Oh.
Yeah, right, real funny. Got milk?
No, got beer.
Well, I got beer, all right. Fedor Yemeliánenko, the Pride Heavyweight Champion, is here tonight, and he's going to be facing Kazuyuki Fujita.
Yes, and Fujita is known, like you said before, for his thick skull. And one thing, he's going to need it. Because Fedor, his punching power from the top, I've never seen anybody in my life hitting that hard.
And you know, he gave a direct tribute to Mark Coleman. He told Coleman that I got my style of ground and pound from you. That must have felt good for Mark.
I think so too. I mean, that's one of the biggest compliments. I mean, Fedor being the Pride Heavyweight Champion, wow.
Well, the big test will probably be, will Fedor hurt his hand on Fujita's skull? Because you got to go with Fedor in this fight.
Yes, I think so too.
Okay, and here we have a special guest who just came out after that victory over the Russian fighter, and Quinton Rampage Jackson. What's up, Quinton?
What's up, dog?
Hey, good, glad to have you here, man.
I'm glad to be here.
And Quinton, it looks like you don't even have a scratch on you.
Man, you went fast. I mean, thanks for coming out this fast.
Oh, no, I know. No problem. I want to hurry up and get out here next to you guys. Still got my cup on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, but you don't have the mouthpiece.
No.
Well, Quinton, you're going to help us commentate on this this fight between Fedor Emelianenko and Fujita. What do you know about Fedor?
I know he's a bad man. That's what I know about Fedor. He's a nice guy, too. A good champion. I like that.
Thank God. When he said he's a bad man, I thought he was going to say something else, and we're on air, so you know.
Yeah. You know what? I've learned to watch my mouth because my mama is always getting on me. Tell me, watch my mouth, I'm going to make you proud this time, mama. Just this time right here.
Okay, Now we got Kazuyuki Fujita is coming into the ring. Now he is a wrestler, and he's probably his only chance is what?
His only chance is to probably pray and hope he can keep Fedor down, because if Fedor get on top of him, it's over.
Yeah, that's right.
青コーナー183センチ116キロ藤田和幸
Kazuyuki Fujita, Ironhead.
182センチ107キロプライドヘビー級チャンピオンエメリアンコヒョード
Fedor Yemeliánenko. And who could forget his classic battle where he won the title against Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. Some critics thought that Fedor didn't have the skill to beat Nogueira, but he kind of rewrote the blueprint on how to beat the guard.
Yes, how to stay out of submissions and just hit your opponent as hard as you can.
I don't think the guard is going to be a factor in this fight for Fedor. I think the takedown is Fujita's only weapon, really. I mean, he's never really stopped anyone.
His weapon's not that good.
No.
And that touching the gloves may be the only punch Fujita lands. We'll see.
We don't know, because in the corner we have Takahashi, and Takahashi is the boxing coach here among a lot of Japanese fighters. I'm talking about, of course, Fujita, and maybe he worked a lot on boxing.
He's going to need it, because Fedor told us that he'd been boxing since he was a child, and that right-hand lead he uncorked against Nogueira was a thing of beauty.
Yep, but Fujita can use the few striking skills that he picked up maybe in the last 6 months, use it as for a takedown, to set up a takedown. Look at this power, man.
Yeah.
And there we go. Ooh, whoa.
The balance
nice action here.
Yeah, the balance of Yemeliánenko is incredible.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I'm not a heavyweight. But I just fought a heavyweight fight.
Listen, that would be an interesting match, you guys both, huh? A little bit of the same style. Not who can take the other one down. Whoa, this is a test here.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to take a real risk.
Both guys want the other guy to make the first move. Both guys don't want to take credit for... Oh! There's that right-hand lead right there! And Fujita's on his back.
Oh!
And eats a big left hand.
Sucker kick to the head. Is Fujita going to take him down yet? I think he is. He took Kerr down with this. Oh no,
but that was Kerr.
Was tired.
And Fedor is still fighting it. Fedor's got the whizzer.
Oh!
And Fujita throws that left hook over the top. Quinton, you got to be surprised.
I'm definitely surprised.
But it's that right hand lead, folks. If you blinked, you would have missed it. But Fujita, Ironhead, is still there.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, it's very difficult to knock Fujita out because it's never been done before.
No, the only time he's been stopped was from Crocop, and that was from a nasty knee that the referee had no chance but to stop the fight because of a cut.
Yeah.
But Ken dazed him one time, remember? His mouthpiece flew out his mouth.
I know,
yeah,
it's a
Ken
daze.
Oh
my God! Fedor's in huge trouble here from an overhand punch by Fujita.
Who has Fujita been training with? I want to know.
Everybody came out the first time you said tonight. Oh no, that's until this far.
The crowd is going insane here, folks. Fujita almost knocked Fedor out with one punch.
I think Fedor has recovered now.
Yeah, he better be recovered. And it's true, like I predicted, in the corner with Takahashi, he has been working on his boxing skills.
I got more respect for Fujita now.
I already had respect for Fujita. But he should have taken advantage of this whole situation. He should have started raining bombs right away.
Fedor gets back up.
Oh.
And Fujita.
Oh, he's still wobbling.
Yes, he is.
Fedor still wobbling on his legs. Fujita should pick his shots, go for the body now. I think right straight to the body, left hook to the head, something like that.
Fedor should pick them hands up, man. His hands at his nipples.
Yeah, so that's right. Even if you go down to the body, his hands will go all the way down and then bang that left hook. You know the left hook.
Yeah.
Well,
I know your left hook, boss.
If Fujita beats Fedor, it's going to turn the heavyweight division upside down because Fujita's not even ranked in the top 10 at the moment.
Oh, nice!
Oh! That looks like about it.
Choke is coming.
He's going to get him right here.
He's got the choke.
He got him.
He's got it. It's over.
He's tapped.
It's over.
Whoa!
What a fight. What a fight.
That was an incredible fight.
That is a champion right there.
That is a champion.
That is a champion.
Big time.
Oh, he's still wobbling. Look at that. He's still on his feet. He's still wobbling.
Fujita hasn't got up yet.
Okay, it was a tap out by Fujita at 4 minutes and 17 seconds, but it sure looked like Fedor was in big trouble early on.
Oh, man.
This is like total out of a Rocky movie. You go down, and then you make this beautiful comeback.
Is that Fujita teeth right there? Is that his teeth? What is that? What is that?
Maybe he smokes.
Something wrong with his grill, man. He need to get that checked out next time before he fight again.
I think that a lot of stand-up fighters in mixed martial arts probably looked at that stun that Fujita put on Fedor and probably said, aha, a chink in the armor of the champion. Maybe Mirko Crocop is looking right at that thinking, I see a weakness. But, you know, if you go to the ground with the guy, he slapped that choke on so fast.
Oh,
and he was still out of it on his feet. He was pretty much, because when he stood up and the referee put him on the feet, he was still wobbling.
Hey, look at that slam. Fujita almost slammed Fedor, and Fedor kind of like turned it around, boy.
Yes, he did. And it wasn't the right time either because Fedor was still stunned.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh!
It was an overhand right that almost dropped the champion. And the champion did the right thing and clinched immediately. Double overhooks.
That comes with experience right there.
You know, you hit it right on the button. It was an automatic response.
Watch this. And now it comes. Bang.
Oh. It was a left hook right on the...
Now Fujita throwing windmills. I'm impressed with Fujita.
Yep.
Me too. Even in losing, Fujita's stock has got to rise after this loss. There it was right there, and that was a hard shot. And he started doing the fish dance. He did the fish dance for a second.
Oh, man. That's funny right there.
Well, so you were laughing there, but why were you really laughing?
I was laughing because how he almost fell down, man. Hey, if I ever get knocked out, guys, don't laugh at me.
Man, I'm gonna, no, I couldn't laugh.
Okay.
You know me, man.
Right. But boss, you almost knocked me out on your birthday.
Yeah, but it was by accident. Never underestimate. No. It's not like that. It's like never think that if somebody's drunk and he's explaining to you something that he can hit you big ass. Here we go again. One more time.
And this is probably the finish here. There's the left kick and the left hook, right hand, right on the button, and it still didn't knock the guy out.
And a choke.
He had to go for the choke. And this is where animal instinct and technique meet.
And how did he set it up with the liver kick?
Yes, it was. Watch this. And we never even knew that Fedor could kick.
Now we come.
Watch this kick. Bam!
Look at this.
That was a good shot.
There you
the doctor's still in the ring.
You're right. He is still in the ring. The doctor is still in the ring.
But Fujita now is up on his feet, and he's fine.
About 5 minutes later.
That's it. Respect. I have a lot of respect for you.
You know, it didn't last long, but man, it was a great match.
Oh, man.
I'm here with the crazy Texas horse, ladies and gentlemen. I call him the craziest Texas horse massacre, Heath Herring.
Boss, how you doing?
Good, man. How you doing?
Look at a little ball on top, man. I got a present for you.
All right, on.
Try this out.
I got a hat.
Looks pretty good with the suit there.
Wow.
Boy.
Do I look like Joe Wayne or something? You think?
I'm not gonna go that far.
Talk like that? Pete, what have you been up to, man?
I've just been training. 7 months. It's been a long time. It's been way too long.
Mirko, what's new?
Nothing special. I just came here for another fight.
Okay, but this seems to be like more than another fight, because first time in Pride rules against Heath Herring. Is he going to be a tough opponent?
Yeah, he's definitely the toughest opponent that I fight till now, but I'm really in good condition and I'm not concerned about Pride rules.
Do you respect Mirko as a fighter?
You've got to respect his stand-up ability, especially coming out, with the list of fighters he's fought in the K1. You've got to respect that. But he's in my game now. We're gonna play by my rules, not his. So we're gonna see how it goes.
Does that fight have you nervous at all?
No. Why? Why I should be nervous?
I'm asking you.
No, I'm not. I'm not nervous. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. That's my business, and I enjoy that.
Mirko Crocop is the K1's great mixed martial art hope, because he's beaten just about everybody he's fought in mixed martial arts. But he's facing a wrestler the caliber of Heath Herring.
I don't know what's going to happen. Can somebody take this beer for me, please? Heath Herring has to take this fight to the ground. This is a very important thing for him. I mean, he's a good striker, but he's still learning. And Crocop, his main thing is striking, of course. If Heath is going to take it to the ground, I see Heath winning this fight. If it stays on the feet, I see Crocop maybe having the edge.
But one thing we saw when Crocop faced Wanderlei Silva, who's a lot smaller than Heath Herring, is standing up. He was a little bit tentative, worried about the takedown.
Yes, that's true. And that could be in favor of Heath. So, I don't know. I really don't know. Like we said before, we do not want to pick a winner on this fight.
But expect action in this one.
For sure.
Okay, the time is now, folks.
青コーナー188センチ104キロ Mirko
Crocop, the K1 fighter who just said yes to mixed martial arts.
赤コーナー184センチ108キロ
Heath Herring has a colossal following here, especially with the young ladies. They love him here in Japan.
Wow, he's kind of like El Guapo.
And the fight professor.
Together, combined.
When I first heard about this match being announced, I really got excited because this is a fight that has a lot of meaning. This is the first top 10 heavyweight that Mirko Crocop has faced in his undefeated career, and he picked a tough guy in the Texas Crazy Horse, Heath Herring. Here it is, we're on, folks! Mirko Crocop in the black trunks with checkers, and Mirko gonna chop away with that left hand. Heath needs to get this fight on the deck.
Oh, he's stepping in too fast, I think. Oh, the kick. Look at that! Look at the power of Crocop.
Mirko gets the takedown, but Mirko doesn't want to play the ground game. Mirko wants to stand up. Heath's got to relax here.
Yes. No, he's got to fall. He's got to punch first and then kick. You know, he's got to look.
Heath is in tremendous shape, and he shoots in, and Mirko, like a matador, steps to the side.
Come up. Whoa.
This would be a huge confident builder for Mirko to get inside Heath's head and let him know early that he's got his number.
Yeah, but never get too confident.
No.
Ooh, that right hook was a hard hook, but it was in the air.
I said this before the match, and I'll say it again. It's the speed of Mirko Crocop that Heath will have the problem with most. And so far, it's been true.
Nice inside low kick.
But Heath has got some heavy legs. But you better believe Mirko Crocop does too.
Whoa. And this is a heavyweight, can you believe this?
Yeah, heavyweights moving like lightweights. And Heath goes for the takedown.
Oh, almost.
And Mirko is working hard to stay in sprawl position.
Beautiful takedown defense from Mirko. He's got to get out of this position. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. He's got to block it. Why? You see them? Block him. He's got to crawl up now. He's got to crawl up.
He's going to try and catch the knee.
I don't know.
We got
What do you mean,
we got
understand?
8 minutes left, and Mirko is still in a position where he can do damage. But if Heath pulls back into the guard, he may try and sink this. But Mirko wants to go standing up.
That's what he's probably going to do. He's probably going to push himself away, I think. He should block these knees because that's not good. They can cut you too. This is a perfect thing. Whoa! There is some action.
It was a great escape by Herring, and Herring back up, but Herring seems to be swinging wild here at the moment. He's got to relax.
He's got to relax. He's got to punch from. Oh! Nice takedown defense. Crocop is
Mirko's spiral takedown defense is going to rewrite takedown defense. In the same way Fedor rewrote ground and pound. Look at that. That's athleticism personified. Heath doesn't seem to be getting frustrated yet, but it's only a matter of time before he does.
Crocop in total control right now. Liver, it hurt him. It was the liver kick.
Boss, the fight is almost over. It's almost over.
This is going to be over. Holy motown.
Wow. Mirko Crocop may be the striking wave of the future. He stepped in and he beat a top 10 heavyweight fighter with a ground and pound.
A liver kick. I told you. It was kick to the body and it finished it up. Watch. Kick to the body. Look. He's holding. It's all red on the side of Heath. Whoa.
If anyone thought that kickboxing did not work in mixed martial arts, there was 3 minutes, 17 seconds of round one. If you didn't think kickboxing worked in mixed martial arts, well, as long as you don't step in the ring with Mirko Crocop, you're fine.
Yeah, but we've talking about one guy who made the transition to mixed martial arts in such a fast time. He's got phenomenal reflexes. His takedown defense is unreal. You watch. You're going to see this guy submit people. I'm telling you. I bet you he knows a whole arsenal of submissions. Well, unbelievable.
In some ways, he took the opposite route that Quinton Rampage Jackson took, because Quinton started off as a wrestler and learned stand-up fighting. This guy started off as a stand-up fighter and learned wrestling.
Watch this. Oh, that was the kick.
Yes.
That was the kick.
Oh, that hurt him bad.
Yep.
And it's too bad because he seemed to be in the shape of his life. But Mirko, boss, can Mirko be stopped?
Everybody can be stopped, because I always thought sometimes, okay, this guy cannot be stopped, but as it looks now, he looks unstoppable.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mirko Crocop is one of the fastest improving fighters in the sport, and I said it earlier, if you can't take a guy like this down and he lands that kick, it's over.
Oh, God, what a good kick.
Look at the timing on that kick.
Yeah, he just waited till he was throwing a right hand. He stepped in, bang.
And it was that ground and pound. And now we've got Mirko Crocop. This has got to break him into the top 10 for sure.
It's speechless right there, bang.
Let's see what he has to say.
Thanks all of you for supporting me. But there is still left my biggest dream. After winning K1 is to become a Pride champion in heavyweight division. So I hope I will get the chance soon to prove that I'm the best. Thank you.
Okay, Mirko Crocop has pretty much stated he's got his sights set on the Pride heavyweight championship title.
Yes, and the K1 he said.
And he wants to win both in 1 year. Can he do it? I don't know, because K1's tough. I mean, when you still got Heath and Bob Sapp and all those guys. But here he's got Fedor Yemeliánenko in the mix. There's Ray Seppo, the K1 star.
Yep.
Mirko Crocop is coming in, and he's really serving notice to all the heavyweights. You better take me down, baby. But that's not an easy thing to do.
Okay, Steven, this is the one. Coleman and Frye. We're going again and see it, baby.
Yeah, this is the rematch everybody's been waiting for. It's been 7 years in the making. And Frye is focused. As a matter of fact, to up his game, he went over to Frank Shamrock.
Frye lost to Mark Coleman back in 1996 in the UFC, he lost more than just a fight. When these two throw down, Don knows it'll be completely different this time.
When I first lost to Mark Coleman, I watched that fight every day for a year. It completely consumed me. He sent me to the hospital, to the ER. I was embarrassed, completely embarrassed. I go for the knockout, go for the submission. I just settle for the win. That's my goal, is to knock him out or submit him. And the win, the secondary. I brought Frank Shamrock to this fight, and this is my first time training with him because I was looking for that extra punch, that I need a new trick. And Frank's scientific. He's got a bag full of tricks.
I've trained a lot of people. In fact, I've made my career in training people and then in fighting later. I respect Don immensely, and I respect his heart and his ability. It's going to be a battle of wills, I think, when it comes down to it. Styles make fights, and this is a style that matches up really nicely.
They say a mule will wait 20 years to kick you. I've been waiting 7 years to kick Mark. I'm training correctly for this fight.
Don Frye will definitely win this fight.
I'm going to win this fight. I'm going to win this fight in spectacular fashion. I'm going to knock him out or I'm going to submit him.
Will not let go. Will not let go. Will not let go. Will not let
Ooh. He looks very serious. I don't know, but he really wants revenge, man.
Yeah, I went down to Frank Shamrock to get some new tricks. But you better believe that Mark Coleman has got a few tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, he has to.
Cause I'm free, yeah, I'm free. Talking about me, yeah, I'm free. Talking about me, yeah, I'm free. Talking about me, yeah, I'm free. I'm talking about.
Mark Coleman loves the fight game. And in 1996, he took it to Don Frye, and he's looking to do it again. And there's no love lost between these two. Coleman may have been away for a while, but he's ready for this highly anticipated rematch with Frye.
I don't know what he's going to say now, but he didn't like me at all. And back in 96, I didn't particularly like him. Come fight night, I'll be ready to go. It's been a long journey. I haven't fought in a long time. I'm itching to get back in there and get back to the top of the rankings. I don't want to just get back in there. I think with the proper coaching and the proper training, I got still plenty of fights left in me. I expect to ground and pound down Frye to a victory. Possibly even submit the guy, I don't know. Maybe I've added a few tricks to my bag, and maybe he has too, but I still vision a similar fight as the last one. When I get in the ring with Don Frye this time, it doesn't matter if he likes me or I like him. It doesn't matter one bit. We're both got the same goal in mind. That's to win that fight, no matter what it takes. You better done your homework once the bell rings.
I'm free, yeah, I'm free. Talking about me, yeah, I'm free. Talking about me, yeah, I'm free. Talking about me, yeah, I'm free. I'm talking about.
Coleman looks ready. Frye looks ready. If you fans can pick this fight, you're better than we are, because we can't.
No.
But we're going to find out when the fight happens. So
let's go to the fight.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, Stephen?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, here he comes.
John, the Predator Frye. Holy moly, Mr. Fight Professor.
Okay, Don Frye is getting as loud of cheers as Kazushi Sakuraba did.
Wow, look at this, what he does. He's playing with the audience. Look at the people, everybody. They're standing behind me. It's unreal. It's a rock star coming to the ring. Look at the security he needs.
Yeah, because he's hugely popular here in Japan. And he's got that certain stare, that sideways stare. And when he does that in the ring, people go ballistic.
Yeah. They showed on the big banner just a few seconds ago. You saw it. Look at him. All serious.
Don Frye is one of those kind of guys who can talk trash from the heart and still retain a little bit of dignity when he does it. He's a quote a minute. I've always loved this guy from the minute I saw him in 1996. I judged his first mixed martial art event, and man, he's still here, he's still relevant, and he's coming back for payback.
Yeah, I always see Don Frye as, now I love America, you know that, and I see him as, he is the American symbol, this guy. He's living, breathing, eating everything. He's a pure American guy.
Yeah, look at the trunks.
And there you go.
He's got the good old USA flag on his trunks. Yeah. Stars and stripes, and Don the Predator Frye in the ring.
赤コーナーよりマーク・コールマン選手の入場です。
And his adversary. He won the Pride Grand Prix 2000. Mark the Hammer Coleman.
From the United States of America,
These two warriors are not strangers, and this is a rematch, and we have been waiting for this rematch for a long time.
This is it. This could be the fight of the decade. I mean, there's no words, no nothing. Look at this. He needs the same amount of security as Don needed. I cannot expect this fight to be boring.
Well, Coleman knows that this is a lot of pressure on him to come back in after a year-and-a-half layoff and face that man there, Don the Predator Frye. This is a crazy main event for you folks there in the English-speaking universe. Pride Fighting Championships bad to the bone, and both these men are bad to the bone. You've got the charging rhinoceros in Mark the Hammer Coleman and the wild dog in Don the Predator Frye. Both these gentlemen are stubborn. Both of these guys are mean. They're ornery, and they're going to be straight at each other when that bell rings.
Yep, I'm sitting here, and I told the people behind, before the whole event started, I said, listen, I'm nervous. They said, nervous? I said, no, not for the commentating, but for the fights that we're going to about to see tonight. Nervous, and I'm really nervous for this one.
ただいまより第5試合を行います。青が185センチ、106キロ。
Don the Predator Frye with his cornerman Frank Shamrock looking on. Mark Coleman surrounded by strength personified in Gary Big Daddy Goodrich and Tom Erickson and Brandon Lee Hinkle.
Oh,
there
look
it is,
at this
folks.
stare down.
Don Frye never had a boring stare down.
No.
And Mark Coleman,
look at the referee,
has always been the strong man in his fights. This is going to be two Iron Warriors meeting face to face, fist to fist, tackle to tackle.
Whoa, Steven. This is going to be it. What do you think? He's going to shoot right in? Mark?
I don't know, but here we are, Yokohama Arena, Pride Fighting Championships, bad to the bone. The main event, Frye versus Coleman.
No.
I think Frye wants this to be a boxing match.
Whoa.
And Coleman wants to take it down, although there's a left hook lead by Coleman. Coleman ducking under, Frye working for the front face lock. Does he have the guillotine?
No, I don't think he's under. Nice knee to the head. That's a good thing to do right here. He had a good takedown defense right from the bat. He's got to stay away. Coleman is very fast, phenomenal wrestler. You make one mistake, he's going to put you on your back.
Frye has waited 7 years for this match. And now it is unfolding before us.
What blessed we are.
Oh, yes. And Frye's corner yelling right knee, which would seem to be the right weapon to throw right now.
And he should make it flashy. Go in and pull it out as fast as you can.
Well, Mr. Rutan, you were saying that this was probably going to look a lot like Ken Shamrock versus Don Frye.
Whoa.
And Frye with a beautiful tackle defense.
Knee to the head, which is always good to the head because you cannot grab the leg. You have to defend it, otherwise there's a possibility of going KO.
Yes. And Mark Coleman is no stranger to the knee, but usually he's the one delivering them.
Yeah.
And now he's the one taking them. But we shall see early in the fight. Coleman wants to take this one to the mat, I'm sure. Over, under, they're clinched up Frye with his back, and you better believe that Coleman's going to go down and try and pick up a leg.
Ooh, good knees there. This is the second left knee that Don is throwing and had an impact. And again, knee to the body, that's the liver right there, which could hurt you a lot.
There you go. Come on, turn it.
Nice, he's turning away from the corner.
Have you seen any change in Don Frye so far because of his training with Frank Shamrock?
No, we couldn't have seen it yet. I think cautiousness. He didn't go in right away and go straight forward. I think for sure that Frank told him, do not go in and start hitting because Coleman's going to take you down. So I think but for the rest, and knees, throwing some good knees right here.
This is a high-stakes affair because Coleman wants to jump into the top 10 title picture, and Frye also is probably taking a look at that title too. But more importantly, this is about pride, and here we are, Pride Fighting Championships.
Hey, it's coincidence. It's like it's a screenplay.
Frye said he's feeling younger. As a matter of fact, he said he's found the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
And I like that. It's a good breakup and a restart standing. And I'm sure that Frye, who traditionally used to be a southpaw, now he's fighting orthodox.
Oh, he ate the left hook right there.
Coleman seems very relaxed here.
Yep.
He does. This is the most relaxed I've seen Coleman in a long time. Oh, he's got that left hand lead. Oh, and he shoots, and he gets the takedown. Coleman on top. And this is where Coleman won the first fight that they had from this position.
Yep, and now I think that we're going to see a different fight. I hope that we're going to see Don fight different than normally because he's going to listen to Frank, which is a very good teacher, of course. And I think he's going to keep this guard nice and tightly closed.
We had the opportunity to spend a lot of quality time with Frye's trainer, Frank Shamrock, didn't we?
Yes, it was perfect. We had a good talk. All the people know all the things between me and Frank. Huh?
Yes, yeah, you know, I'm friends with both of you guys, obviously, but you know, you guys kind of like had the peace pipe happening. I mean, it was a great situation.
Yes, I was. I'm very about the whole situation. Going back to the fight, Don has his guard open, which is a thing that I don't advise. You should close the guard and.
Because Coleman's going to try to get Coleman's going to probably pass the guard to get side mount and try to get north-south and finish him with knees to the top of the head. The way he finished both Chanchin in May 2000.
Yep.
Yeah. And Coleman blasting away, but Coleman is being more economical with his energy here. One of the things Coleman used to do was come out in such a flurry. He would sometimes tire himself out, but he's meting out his punches extremely wisely here.
Yep, and there's some great power behind it. Maybe you think, oh, it's not that hard, but the shots to the body, they're going to take their toll at the end. Later in order to fight. Nice there, right hand, a right hook to the body, and a right hook straight to the head, which I always advise everybody to do.
But Coleman's starting to sneak through with that left hand, but nothing of real consistent damage.
No.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, but it's a stop, don't move. It's not a restart.
Oh, it's a stop, don't move?
Yeah.
One of our favorites.
Yes. You see, but because they move.
Yeah, they do move.
Whoa. And there we go again. Yeah, okay, the game plan. Again, Mark should go to the side. This is what Mark should do.
Yes, and he almost has a complete side mount because he probably wants to work for either the key lock, the knees to the head, or even the side choke, jumping over. Mount, and now Frye gets out. Frye's got the leg. Now this is going to be a wear and tear position for anyone who's had any kind of knee surgery, and we know that Coleman has. And that was that Coleman's knee or Frye's head that hit the ground? It might have been his head.
Whoa. Elbows to the back, punches.
Okay, now Frye's going to try and pull that left leg toward him, and that was going to create a bit of a pinch, and it could put Coleman on his back. And there Coleman is going for not a toe hold, but, well, it's a toe hold. Should we call that the gluteus maximus toe hold?
Hey, listen, he could make one. If he pulls with his left hand on the toes, and with the right he's pushing the heel, he could make a toe hold.
Look at this. And Coleman pulls Frye over almost on top of him. Coleman on top again against the ropes. Probably going to restart him again in the center in the same position.
That was a good shot there and there.
Yes. We've seen that punches from the bottom can be devastating. Mirko Crocop demonstrated that against Sakuraba in the Shockwave show last year.
Still, Don Frye needs to close his guard, I think. But Mark hasn't been trying to pass. Not one time, so maybe he doesn't need to.
Well, Coleman snuck in two right hands to the head and then one to the body before Yuji Shimada, the referee, has restarted them in the center in the same position on the ground. In the back of both fighters' minds, you know that they're thinking about their gas tank.
Yes.
They are thinking about the stamina element because both guys are strong and both guys know that this could go into the third round. They don't want to rush out there, blow all their energy, and then be a sitting duck for the other guy.
Yeah, but I think from this, right now, as we've seen it for the last 1.5 minutes, I think we should need a restart on the feet because there's not real significant damage has been done here.
Yeah, I agree. I think Coleman, more than Frye, obviously wants it to stay in this position.
Yeah.
So he's going to try and stay busier. Whereas Frye probably needs to try and lock up the hands. And do you think that Frye could sweep him from here?
Yeah, you could try. You can always try. You can, if you don't try, it's like, I come again with my saying, if you don't shoot, you always miss. So might as well try it. And, but if you want to, and you really want to explode, I would do it like the last minute. If they give the sign, 1 minute left, then just explode and go for everything you have.
I'm betting that this fight will not end in a submission.
No, I don't think so either. But I'm not going to bet. One minute. What do you think? Is Yuji going to restart him?
No, I think he's going to let him sit for 1 minute. He's not going to restart him with only 1 minute left. But I think that they're going to have some different game plans to talk about in their corner.
Yep. Whoa, nice shots to the body. He's setting it up for a right hook to the head. Yeah, I think right now Don thinks, you know what, let's wait 30 seconds more and then go to round number 2. There you go, 30 seconds more.
Neither man has done that much damage, but Coleman has been the more aggressive with the punches. And he's had Frye where he wanted him. It looked like Frye was going to be able to stop the takedown, but right when we thought he wasn't, he ended up on his back.
Well, yeah, round 2 and round 3, those are going to be the rounds where something really is going to happen, I think.
Yeah, I think both guys, I mean, if there be such a thing in the Pride Fighting Championships as a feel-out round, that was the one. Pride Fighting Championship fights are fought under the potential of 3 rounds. First round is the endurance round of 10 minutes, and the subsequent second, third round are of 5 minutes each. If the fight goes the distance, it would be a 20-minute fight, and it would go to the judges. There are no draws in the fight with the Pride Fighting Championships, and that first round, that's Don Frye's lovely wife, Molly. She's drinking a lot of water because it's kind of warm in here in the Realcom arena.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I'm sweating. And here's that left hook lead by Coleman, and he ducks under. Frye sprawls and goes for the front face lock. And here we have Mark trying for that clinch.
Yeah, because Don Frye caught a little headbutt there by accidentally thrown. So not on purpose.
And here we have Coleman blasting away with that right hand to Frye, who's on the bottom, with a guard around Coleman's waist. I think that one of the elements that Don Frye may have worked on with Frank Shamrock is his cardio and his ability to stay relaxed. What do you think, boss?
I still think exactly the same, because we know that Frank is one of the, there you have him with the cap, baseball cap, one of the most well-conditioned athletes, fighters in the game, and that's going to be a major factor later in the fight. If Coleman's going to get tired, he might run into a little problem.
Yeah, Frank is one of those guys that came in to mixed martial arts as a submission guy, but then improved his stand-up. With Don Frye, I think that what Frank is teaching, Don Frye was fighting down lower when they first started. I think he got that from Frank, because he was thinking, you know, Coleman's going to shoot at the legs. So hopefully the training from Frank Shamrock will pay off in this one, because no secret here what Coleman wants. As he would always say, ground and pound, baby. And he's the man who invented the style.
He is the man that even Fedor gave his ground and pound to Mark Coleman. He told everybody that it was because of Mark Coleman that he did the ground and pound so good.
Frye said that they trained. I mean, Frank put him through the mill 2 to 3 times a day. Training.
I believe it.
And Coleman shooting. It's a slow shot. An easy block. And there's a little bit.
He's underneath. Yeah, he is underneath the jaw.
Okay, but Coleman is going down low. And Coleman's going to get the double, or is he going to get choked out? Nope. Coleman gets the takedown inside mount. Bad position for Frye. Momentarily, Frye has got Coleman's right leg underhooked on the ground, but he wants to basically get his left elbow in front of that right knee. Otherwise, he's going to start getting kneed in the side of the head. Oh, north-south position. This is a terrible position for Frye to be in, because if Coleman can underhook both arms under Don's arms and stay in north-south, he can end the fight.
Yeah, but look at this. The knees to the head.
From Frye on the bottom. Okay, we're going to restart, and good. And Frye gets to regroup.
It's a stop, don't move.
Yes. And I'll tell you what, Coleman has to be happy with the way that this round is unfolding.
Now let's see what he's going to do.
Okay, Frye has to get out of this position.
Yes, he cannot stay in this position. Coleman is way too dangerous.
Okay, now Frye escaping from north-south. Now Coleman with side mount. Coleman with belly up. Can Frye flip him to the left, boss?
I think it's very difficult, especially a high-skilled wrestler like Coleman.
There's the Maurice Smith move, the smother move. Don Frye's right hand over the mouth and nose of Mark Coleman. And you can see the grimace on Coleman's face. Is he losing air here, boss?
Yeah, but the only thing he has to do is pull his head back. And that's pretty much the escape. But he was looking for air. That's one thing for sure.
The next time we, the next version of the Boston Big Books, let's do the
defense.
The hold your breath move.
Yeah.
Underwater, you know.
In round 3.
Yeah, right. Okay, 3 minutes left in this second round. Mark the Hammer Coleman having his way with the takedowns and position. Don Frye working defensively here. Coleman working for the north-south and almost getting it. If that left arm of Frye's slips down, it's going to be a tough thing for Frye.
Yep. Here we go again. The left punch to the body from Coleman and the right knees to the head from Frye. But I think the key to success for Coleman is right now the knees to the head.
Yeah.
Climb up a little higher so you can create some space, distance, and then start raining knees.
Okay, he's almost got the position, Mark does. And Frye, there's one.
Uh-oh.
It's not a good position for Frye, as we said. And he can try and stop those, but they're still going to have impact, even though he's got his arms out. This could be over, folks. This is shades of his fight with Bochanchin, totally. This is what Coleman wanted.
Don Frye should post both hands on Coleman's hips and push himself away from him and try to turn out. You got to throw your legs over his body. It's very difficult to explain, but there is a thing that you can do right now, and you have to do it fast. Instead of laying there and receiving the knees, it's better to take a few shots, but then escape.
Should Coleman try and elevate his entire body high in the air the same way that Kevin Randleman did? Because I think he could end the fight with a couple knees like that.
Yes.
The skyscraper knee?
Yep.
I think the skyscraper knee by Coleman would be the fight ender here. Although Don Frye is one stubborn guy. He's got one hard head. I mean, the hardest head around is Kazuyuki Fujita. Don Frye's got to be second.
He's got to be way up there. But the thing I'm the most afraid of then is a cut.
Yes.
Because knees, and cuts. Although Mark Coleman, we see he's wearing those knee bands, or how we call them?
Knee guards.
Knee guards, and they take away, obviously, the cutting effect.
Yes, they do. And there's a headbutt to the stomach, and Yuji Shimada telling him, can't do that.
He should explode.
Yes, there it is.
Frye should explode, and Mark Coleman should explode. Both, they should explode, go for something.
Should Don Frye even bother throwing his own knees from the bottom?
No, he should try to escape this position. Wrap around his waist and explode as hard to the left and to the right as you can, so that Mark has to find balance. Otherwise, he's going to be on his back. But at least then he cannot throw the knees.
We've seen Don Frye come back from positions and fights and take beatings and come back and stop people. Coleman is being very economical about conserving his energy, though. And that's one thing that is really impressing me here about him.
Yes, and the way he sets his knees up, too. He's giving a left knee, and then when Frye blocks the left knee, he right away he attacks with a right knee. So he's doing a good job. He's doing a good job.
Yes, he is. And as I said before, he's being very conservative with his output. I think Coleman is not in a real aggressive stance to just end this fight with a TKO. I think he will settle for a victory by decision, because he knows Don Frye is the kind of guy that if you try and TKO him, he'll TKO you.
Yeah, we saw what happened in the last round with Ken Shamrock. Suddenly out of the blue, bang, their right hook was there, right on the money. Here we go, almost north-south position.
And it's that left arm of Frye that is preventing the north-south position. And Frye trying with his own knees from the body to the head. And here we are. Coleman in complete control. Pretty much this whole round dictated how and where this fight was fought. And using his trademark knees to the top of the head for the north-south position. There's another one. There's a left and a right.
And watch this, he's going to block it and then he makes the other one. Let's see if they show that. Yeah, what Don needs to do right now, he has to go ballistic in round number 3.
And he's got to keep it standing. He's got to do some damage standing, though. He's got to make Coleman back up. He's got to sting Coleman, try and knock Coleman out. He's got to do what he did, like we said, with Ken Shamrock. He's got to go in there, catch him on the button, put him on his back, and then maybe step back and make him get back up. Dizzy, and try and stop him rather than fall on top of him have him flip him over. You know what I mean?
Yep, I know exactly what you mean. And he has to do it because he's been waiting for this for 7 years, so he's got to go. He's got to go. This is his life now. If Coleman's going to get him down and he's going to get the same control, Coleman's going to win this fight.
Coleman said that he probably will have some ring rust in this fight, but he said that he heard me mention one time during a commentary that a fighter was losing the ring rust within the fight, and he said he's probably going to lose his ring rust after that first round, which is 10 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
Okay, this is the final round of our main event. Don Frye on the left and Mark Coleman on the right.
And can Mark Coleman take this fight to the ground again? And can he start raining those knees? Because if he rains those knees, it's dangerous. Those knees have a lot of impact, especially when you're on the top.
Yeah, they can give you a real headache.
Oh yeah, I've been in the position.
They're locked up now, which is going to favor Coleman because he's going to pick those legs just like
and
that.
He's going to get the takedown.
And Frye cannot stop that. I don't think there's anybody in this business. Once Coleman grabs a double, they can stop him.
No, I don't think so either. And now he's got the side mount. For Coleman, he should start raining knees to the body, like we saw Alistair doing. Oh, and he's doing it right now. You see, you set everything up. If you start raining knees to the body, the defense goes low, and then you go for the head. Don's got to really explode him.
Yeah, he does, because Boss, if he stays in this position, Don's going to lose this fight.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, we got 4 minutes left, and Coleman
position.
is mounted on top of Don Frye, and this is really a bad position because Coleman can do a number of things here.
Yes, but Don Frye, okay, not anymore. When Mark stretched his leg out, Don could underhook the leg and get out.
But he's going to waste a lot of energy trying.
Yes, but hey, it's a big back door. And I think I never, that's in training, of course, which is a total different thing. But if somebody does it, it's a big door you escape for sure.
But this is what Coleman wants. He wants to be on top. He wants to be in range to deliver punches.
He's controlling his head. You see how he controls Don's head with his forehead?
Yeah.
It's a perfect thing because if you control somebody's head, you control his whole upper body pretty much. Like this cross face all the time. It's a very annoying thing to do and very effective. He's going to go for the hammerlock, I thought, or for the figure four, I call it.
Yeah, but he shouldn't do it from the mount because he get flipped easily.
Yes, but he can make it and then jump to the side mount.
Right.
Now he can turn. No, he can turn him now. Right. Don't shoot a hook with his right foot leg. No, he shoots to the other side.
He's going for the figure four behind the neck. No, he's just holding the arm down, and he's starting to crack on Don Frye's face with regularity. Don Frye looking busted up now, but he's not going to go. And Coleman trying for his smother move.
Yeah, but I don't see that happening. Yes, Don should explode now to the left or to the right.
I don't know, boss. Is Don in trouble here? He's trying to. Don may be in trouble, boss.
That's why he should explode. If he explodes to the right, you create distance.
This Coleman is trying for that squeeze that he's got patented. He's taking out Dan Severn with this different position, of course.
But his mouth is not on his chest. It looks like the mouth of Don is not right on the chest. You see, he should explode.
But Coleman
to the left. He should explode to the left. I don't know if he got it. For me, it doesn't look like he's got it.
But if he doesn't, and Coleman uses a lot of energy, but it's getting near the end of the fight.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, because Coleman just squeezing him is going to weaken him anyway. Frye needs to get either back on top. Oh, this is ground and pound right here. And Coleman wants him face up. He doesn't want to try and choke him out. Coleman has never rear naked choked anyone, so he wants to keep him face up, ground and pound. I think Coleman wants to either TKO him. Okay, it's getting busy here.
Don should explode. He should buck up with his hips.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
Absolutely.
And Coleman has to look for balance so he can't punch. It's like a rodeo.
Yes.
Move. He's got to move. He's got to underhook the leg now.
Coleman scoring again and again. Don Frye finally fires back, but it's very hard to get power. 1 minute left in the fight. Coleman in total control here, mounted on top of Don Frye. Don Frye may need a miracle to pull this one out.
Yep. He needs it for sure. He needs a stand up and then a knockout shot, because otherwise he's going to lose the fight.
Yeah, it doesn't appear it's going to happen, folks.
Cook him then. Cook him. 30 seconds. Give him the oven.
Coleman in control, staying busy. 30 seconds left. The rematch has turned into a Mark Coleman ground and pound clinic so far.
Yep.
Coleman staying on top. Year-and-a-half layoff, come back, facing the eternal tough guy in Don the Predator Frye, and it looks to us like he has got it. We're edging towards 10 seconds now. And there it is, folks. The end of the match. It appears obvious that Mark the Hammer Coleman will now go 2-0 against the Predator.
Yep, and it's the same thinking here. He did it. He did what he had to do. Take him down, get the control, and here we go. Let's see what's going on. That was a smart move to do.
This was just a situation where Frye just didn't have what it took to get Mark Coleman off of him. As a bottom line, Coleman even tried that submission there, but it wasn't really a submission, as you said.
Yeah.
If you don't have the face in your chest, you can't make the guy tap.
No, it's not going to work. He should buck here. He should buck and explode up. So he's got to find his balance. Yep, that's it.
Well, in a way, I think Mark Coleman really needed this fight maybe more than Don Frye, because Don Frye, win or lose, can probably still retain his popularity here in Japan. Whereas Mark Coleman, he hadn't fought in a long time, and in a popularity contest, it's probably Frye that wins the votes, but Coleman's going to win this fight.
Yes.
Judge Coleman. Judge Takase. Coleman. Judge Takase.
Yep, and that was it. There was no surprise.
As we predicted, boss, Mark the Hammer Coleman has pounded out a unanimous decision over his nemesis, the Predator, Don Frye. And it was a clash of wills, it was a clash of strategies, but you know, it went back to their old ways in a way.
Yes, it is. The only thing, there were no headbutts. But yeah, Mark is a phenomenal wrestler. Once he has somebody down, you know, it's very difficult to reverse the situations. He's got a great arsenal of knees. He did what he had to do.
Yes, and now we got the questions. Is Mark the Hammer Coleman ready to take on Fedor Yemeliánenko, the Pride heavyweight champion? Is Coleman ready for some of the other tough guys in the division? Mirko Crocop lurks out there. Heath, we've got a whole bunch of things. We've seen Quinton Jackson, and we've got a tournament coming up, folks. The Total Elimination 2003, August 10th. And who's going to be in that one, El Guapo?
There are going to be a lot of people in. One thing we know for sure, there's going to be Quinton Jackson. We got Vanderlei Silva. We have Sakuraba. And I think, maybe Dan Henderson needs to be in. But we don't know sure for that one. So these three people are going to be in it for sure.
And this was an outstanding show. The Pride Fighting Championships, bad to the bone. I'm Steven Quadros. I am the Fight Professor, alongside our broadcast partner, Bas Rutten. And there's Don Frye getting out of the ring. Mark the Hammer Coleman.
It wasn't one of my
Let's listen to what he has to say.
もっとエキサイティングな戦いができなくてごめんなさい。
But it's been a long time. I've had a lot of injuries. I told you I would come back. I'm halfway back. I will continue to improve and become the dominant fighter I once was. I promise.
でも最後に試合してから長い間経ちました。
Yes, we can talk over
そして
this
その間に
because
怪我もありま
Japanese.
した。そして皆さんに戻ってくると
Okay,
約
there he
束をし
said
ま
it.
した。
Mark
今まだ戻って
Coleman
きている途
said
中
he will
です。
continue to
そして
improve,
こ
but
れ
he's
から
only
もっと良い
halfway
状
back.
態になって戻って
But
く
he
る
will
ことを
become the
もう一度約束
dominant
します。
fighter that he once was.
And I believe it, because when everybody gave up on him before the Grand Prix, you remember 2 years ago, he came back, and he came back with a bang. So this is the kind of person that really can do it.
I'm very happy to get this win.
Okay, he's paying respect there to his competitor, Don Frye. There's really no bad blood between these guys. It's just a competition.
I will continue to work hard. I promise. I will get that go back.
Oh, well, Quinton Jackson doesn't have a market only on cursing. Mark the Hammer Coleman keeps it real with us, and he says he's zeroing in on that Pride Fighting Championships
I know
belt.
it's going to take one hell of a lot of work, but I'm going to do it. I promise I'm going to do it.
Mark the Hammer Coleman is back. Who's next for him?
I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know anybody right now who we can face. We got such a great heavyweights in the Pride Fighting Championships. Pretty much everybody is good. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I don't know what I think, but I know Fedor's still the champion.
Yeah.
And I do know that we have that tournament. Total Elimination 2003. It's going to be the ultimate middleweight tournament. Who's going to be in that one, boss?
Okay, now let me see. I think Sakuraba is going to be in it.
Yes.
And then we got Vanderlei Silva, and let's not forget Quinton Rampage Jackson. And that is a match that I'm really looking forward to. So with a little luck, ladies and gentlemen, maybe I shouldn't say that, but I really just want to see those two guys fight.
This has been an outstanding show. Pride Fighting Championships, Bad to the Bone, comes to an end. I'm Steven Quadros. I am the Fight Professor, alongside my broadcast partner. His name is El Guapo. He is Bas Rutten. We're wishing you a very, very good night. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on August 10th for the Total Elimination 2003.
I'm free, yeah, I'm free. Talk about me, yeah, I'm free. Talk about me, yeah, I'm free. Talk about me, yeah, I'm free. Talk about.
Backstage with Mark Coleman. Congratulations, Mark.
Thank you, Miller.
How you feel, man?
Oh, I'm relieved. I'm so happy.
Let's get you back to the locker room.
It's been a long time.
Right.
I just needed to get a win. Now get back to training, get better shape. I'm gonna get that damn belt back.
Now you got the win. Was it as decisive a win as you wanted it to be?
But to be honest with you, yes, it was, because Don Frye is one hell of a tough customer.
Right.
And like I said, it's been a long time. I've been battling a lot of injuries, some personal issues. I just needed to get in there, get some rust off me, and get a win. That's what I did. I would like to have done better, but that's all I had today.
You got the win.
Next time, if it looks like that, I won't be pleased. Next time, it will be more decisive.
How tough and how different was Don Frye's game this time?
He's just tough. He was tough the first time. He was real tough the first time. He just had headbutts going for me the first time. He didn't have much of a chance. Tonight, I just think, the better fighter won.
Right. Do you think Frank Shamrock helped him at all in his ground game? Because he trained a lot with Frank Shamrock to work against, the ground game.
Well, I don't know. I felt like I controlled the whole fight. I felt like I dominated the whole fight. I just had to be a little bit cautious. I just really needed to get a win bad. So, I didn't take a whole lot of chances. I'm sure maybe the fans aren't as pleased as they would like to be with me, but, they have to understand a year and 9 months off. That's a long time, and I'm getting up there in age. But, if the next fight, I'm going to promise to be non-stop action, go for the kill more. But this time, I just really needed to get a win.
You said some good things about Don Frye in the ring after your victory. Is that feud over with now? I mean, you've beaten him twice. Do you think it's over?
I never had a problem with Don Frye. He's a really good guy, really nice guy. I really didn't want to fight him tonight. That was maybe more for him than for me. I don't have a problem with any of these fighters. All of us work hard. We're all in this together, trying to become mainstream and just make a living. He's a good guy. I wish him well. He's one of my favorite fighters, to be honest with you.
Is Mark Coleman back?
I'm back. I needed that for a little bit of my confidence. Now I'm going to really turn up the training. And when I'm in good shape, I was in decent shape tonight. But when I'm in my best shape, I don't think anybody can stop me.
Who are you looking for next? Who's next for Mark Coleman?
I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'll be ready for anybody.
To get the belt,
But
beat Fedor?
to get the belt, I'm going to have to beat Fiódor. But also, I'm going to have to get myself in much better shape and work my stand-up a little better. I thought I threw some good punches on my feet, get a little more confidence in my stand-up game. My ground game's coming around. It's all about conditioning for me. And tonight I was close, but I want to, you need to be in world-class shape, and next time I fight, I will be.
I know you're happy for the win.
I'm real happy because, I made some promises to a lot of people to come back, and it's not hard. This is a very difficult sport. Especially for a man my age and the injuries I've had, I'm pleased to just make it back into the ring. I had to be real careful getting in there. But now I'm not going to be careful in practice. I'm going to go all out, and if I get hurt, then I get hurt. I just got in there one more time, and then that's what I made the promise to do. I can't promise anything else because I'm going all out in practice, and I'm going to come back strong.
All right, congratulations,
Thanks,
Mark Coleman.
man.
Great
Thank you.
fight. All right.
All right, man.
Quinton Rampage Jackson! Agakoda, 176センチ、96キロ、Ilyukhin
Mikhail Ilyukhin.
Oh, good, David. You can say it now, too.
I learned from the best, and that be you, bro.
Thanks.
Every time Jackson comes into the ring, he brings excitement. He's become a star here. Look at that stare. But I don't think that the Russian fighter who's been in with the humongous 6'8" Ricardo Moraes and gave him a beating before he lost a very tough match.
Look what Quinton does. He's giving a yellow card to the referee.
I wonder who told him to do that.
Oh.
That was hilarious. Quinton Jackson, no stranger to the yellow card either.
Here we go.
That was slick.
He saved that one.
That was good.
You're going to get it back. That's what he said. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, the referee's going to really be waiting for the opportunity to give him a yellow card now. Yellow card means you get a 10% deduction of your purse and lose a point in scoring, but the referee obviously isn't being scored. So, Quinton coming out, shutting down the takedown, expecting knees. Will Quinton want to grapple with this guy? I think it's a mistake.
No.
He should stand back up.
No. Don't let him get the guard either. Keep that one leg in between. No, why? Go straight into the guard.
Mikhail got what he wanted.
That's, oh, look at this. I've never seen this. He's just picking people up, and he's doing it all the time, and he's doing it with everybody.
Yeah, Mikhail trying to throw his own right hand, but Quinton may be unstoppable here. No one is unbeatable, as we saw in our last Pride when Fedor beat Nogueira. But the chances are good that Quinton...
Watch it throw.
Oh, here we go.
Watch this.
He's got the guillotine. Quinton has got to be careful here. He's got to pull his way out.
Oh, that was close.
Wow, because this guy's got arm strength to boot.
Good body shots.
Mikhail doing what he has to do in getting the fight on the ground and working already for one submission attempt. Quinton knows he can't look past this guy. He cannot look past the man from Russian top team. And Mikhail knows, this being his Pride debut, he's got to make an impression.
Quinton thought, okay, I'm going to get my yellow card back here.
Yeah, right.
He's going to pull out. Watch this, he's going to throw him again. He's going to lift him up. I don't know how he does it. It's just crazy.
One thing about Quinton, he can do some bursting punches here.
Yeah, and he should. But there's a reason, because he's thinking really well at fighting. Mikhail tries to go for the reverse figure four, which he's going to get. Quinton should get out of the half guard right now, because otherwise he might lock it up. He grabs the inside of his leg here, behind his knee, which is very good defense, by the way. But Mikhail, if he would explode now, he could pull it out. Quinton should now escape the guard. So even if Mikhail is going to get it, he can roll out.
Well, Mikhail trying for the submission early in the match, but Quinton is still fresh. Quinton doesn't seem worried at all.
No, I know, but you have to watch out.
He's got full guard here.
He's got to step out now. Yeah, he's got the leg, not the underleg of Quinton, but still, now Quinton's got to get out to the side.
We saw a similar thing tried one time by Valentine Overeem with Gary Goodrich. Valentine almost tried the exact same move on Gary, and Gary ended up ending the match shortly after with strikes. Will Quinton do the same thing? He's not quite in position because Mikhail's leg work is preventing any knees, and the only thing Quinton can do is chop with right to the body, which you can't get a great deal of power.
It could be it could be a bait, because Mikhail is throwing a lot of energy right now. He's non-stop trying to pull the arm out, and there's a lot of pressure on it. So it could be a bait. I would use this defense as a bait, not as a real defense, because real strong people, they can break it.
Exactly. That's where with Goodrich, the Overeem. Goodrich was too strong to be submitted by this move. This is a tough move to get.
Look at this, and now he can set up for a triangle choke even way. So
Quinton's he's got
to really watch out now.
Yeah.
He's got to explode up, straighten his arm out, and explode up. Now it's going to be different. He's got to watch out. He's grabbing the back. This is a perfect defense. Right textbook, right boss, big book of combat here.
Shameless plug. I'm thinking if this match goes to standing, Quinton is going to do some serious damage. Because all this energy...
He's rolling out, he's got to roll out.
Nice!
Whoa,
Beautiful escape by Quinton Jackson.
Whoa! Oh, and a knee. And there we go!
Like I said before, folks.
It's going to be over!
It looks like it's over, folks. Like I said, back when they stood back up.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, if you really want to see good pictures of this event, FightScene.tv, that's the newest magazine. They covered the Pride, big pictures.
Okay, Mikhail just got a yellow card from the referee. We didn't see it on the camera angle because he fell out of the ring to escape being stopped.
Well, I think it's going to be close to a finish right now.
Yeah, I think Quinton's going to stop him.
There we go.
That's it. That's it.
Knee to the head.
He doesn't want to fight anymore.
Oh, and a right straight.
It's going to be ground and pound for Quinton. Quinton is devastating in this position when he can rear back the punches like that. Quinton should stand back up and finish this in a kickboxing match. Mikhail has no defense apparently to Quinton's standing assault. He tries for a shot. It was easy to block Quinton with a knee to the crown of the head.
Same thing. Quinton should stand up right now and just continue with what he was doing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn more about your favorite fighter, then check out the Pride website, pridefc.com. You can read everything about Quinton, about his opponent. Everything is on there.
Mikhail eating another right hand, and Mikhail trying to pick the leg. But as we saw against Kevin Randleman, Quinton's takedown defense is superb. And who gets taken down? Who ends up on his back? But Mikhail Ilyukhin.
Yeah, this is going to be a victory for Quinton if not something really strange is going to happen. And listen, I can't wait to see Quinton in the tournament.
Well, we already saw an upset earlier tonight with Anderson Silva losing to Takase. Will we see the same thing? I'm betting no. And I'm betting that when he gets... Oh, look at this! Don't make me wrong, or again, I've been wrong before, folks. Don't want to be wrong right now.
Yeah, it's not like we always right.
Yeah, right. But if Quinton gets past Mikhail, that tournament,
he's going to rain knees now. Watch this. Oh, he's going to drop him. Knees to the side. That's what his corner's shouting to Quinton, which is very good because right now that's where the liver is located. Oh, look at this.
He's doing the Kevin Randleman monster mash.
He should go to the body. That's what he should do.
Perfect.
That's what he should do.
He tapped.
Deliver, ladies and gentlemen, deliver.
Wow, you're absolutely right, El Guapo. It was the right knee to the liver of Mikhail. And I'll tell you what, Quinton Rampage Jackson really looked devastating, and he seems to be tearing through everyone and seems unstoppable.
He is unstoppable. He keeps going. What is the time, Mr. Fight Professor? Give it to me, baby.
The time was a TKO by tap out, 6 minutes, 26 seconds. Quinton Rampage Jackson advances to the Total Elimination 2003 tournament.
183センチ、116キロ、藤田和幸。
Kazuyuki Fujita, Ironhead.
182センチ、107キロ、プライドヘビー級チャンピオン、エメリアンコ、ヒョードー。
Fedor Yemeliánenko. Well, and who could forget his classic battle where he won the title against Antonio Rodrigo Minotauro Nogueira. Some critics thought that Fedor didn't have the skill to beat Nogueira, but he kind of rewrote the blueprint on how to beat the guard.
Yes, how to stay out of submissions and just hit your opponent as hard as you can.
I don't think the guard is going to be a factor in this fight for Fedor. I think the takedown is Fujita's only weapon, really. I mean, he's never really stopped anyone.
His weapon's not that good.
No.
And that touching the gloves may be the only punch Fujita lands. We'll see.
We don't know, because in the corner we have Takahashi, and Takahashi is the boxing coach here among a lot of Japanese fighters. I'm talking about, of course, Fujita, and maybe he worked a lot on boxing.
He's going to need it, because Fedor told us that he'd been boxing since he was a child, and that right-hand lead he uncorked against Nogueira was a thing of beauty.
Yep, but Fujita can use the few striking skills that he picked up maybe in the last 6 months, use it as for a takedown, to set up a takedown. Look at this power, man.
Yeah.
And there we go. Ooh, whoa.
The balance,
nice action here.
Yeah, the balance of Yemeliánenko is incredible.
Yeah, man. I'm glad I'm not a heavyweight. But I just fought a heavyweight fight.
Listen, that would be an interesting match, you guys both, huh? A little bit of the same style. Not who can take the other one down. Whoa, this is a test here.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to take a real risk.
Both guys want the other guy to make the first move. Both guys don't want to take credit for... Oh! There's that right-hand lead right there! And Fujita's on his back.
Oh!
And eats a big left hand.
Sucker kick to the head. Is Fujita going to take him down yet? I think he is. He took Kerr down with this. Oh no, but
that was Kerr.
Was tired.
And Fedor is still fighting it. Fedor's got the whizzer.
Oh!
And Fujita throws that left hook over the top. Quinton, you got to be surprised.
I'm definitely surprised.
But it's that right hand lead, folks. If you blinked, you would have missed it. But Fujita, Ironhead, is still there.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, it's very difficult to knock Fujita out because it's never been done before.
No, the only time he's been stopped was from Crocop, and that was from a nasty knee that the referee had no chance but to stop the fight because of a cut.
Yeah.
But Ken dazed him one time. Remember? The mouthpiece flew out his mouth.
I know.
Yeah,
it's a
Ken
daze.
Oh my God! Fedor's in huge trouble here from an overhand punch by Fujita.
Who has Fujita been training with? I want to know.
Everybody came out the first time you said tonight. Oh no, that's until this far.
The crowd is going insane here, folks. Fujita almost knocked Fedor out with one punch.
I think Fedor has recovered now.
Yeah, he better be recovered. And it's true, like I predicted, in the corner with Takahashi, he has been working on his boxing skills.
I got more respect for Fujita now.
I already had respect for Fujita. But he should have taken advantage of this whole situation. He should have started raining bombs right away.
Fedor gets back up.
Oh!
And Fujita.
He's still wobbling.
Yes, he is.
Fedor still wobbling on his legs. Fujita should pick his shots, go for the body now, I think. Right straight to the body, left hook to the head, something like that.
Fedor should pick them hands up, man. His hands at his nipples.
Yeah, so that's why even if you go down to the body, his hands will go all the way down and then bang that left hook. You know the left hook.
Yeah.
Well,
I know your left hook, boss.
If Fujita beats Fedor, it's going to turn the heavyweight division upside down because Fujita's not even ranked in the top 10 at the moment.
Oh, no!
That looks like about it.
Choke is coming.
He's going to get him right here.
He's got the choke.
He got him.
He's got it. It's over.
He tapped him.
It's over.
Whoa!
What a fight. What a fight.
That was an incredible fight.
That is a champion right there.
That is a champion.
That is a champion.
Big time.
Oh, he's still wobbling. Look at him. He's still on his feet. He's still wobbling.
Fujita hasn't got up yet.
Okay, it was a tap out by Fujita at 4 minutes and 17 seconds, but it sure looked like Fedor was in big trouble early on.
Oh, man.
青コーナー188センチ104キロ
Mirko Crocop, the K1 fighter who just said yes to mixed martial arts.
赤コーナー184センチ108キロ
Heath Herring has a colossal following here, especially with the young ladies. They love him here in Japan.
Wow, he's like kind of like El Guapo.
And the fight professor.
Together, combined.
When I first heard about this match being announced, I really got excited because this is a fight that has a lot of meaning. This is the first top 10 heavyweight that Mirko Crocop has faced in his undefeated career, and he picked a tough guy in the Texas Crazy Horse, Heath Herring. Here it is, we're on, folks! Mirko Crocop in the black trunks with checkers, and Mirko gonna chop away with that left hand. Heath needs to get this fight on the deck.
Oh, he's stepping in too fast, I think. Oh, the kick. Look at that! Look at the power of Crocop.
Mirko gets the takedown, but Mirko doesn't want to play the ground game. Mirko wants to stand up. He's got to relax here.
Yes. No, he's got to fall. He's got to punch first and then kick. You know, he's got to look.
Heath is in tremendous shape, and he shoots in, and Mirko, like a matador,
Look at him,
steps
gives
to the
his hands,
side.
come up. Whoa.
This would be a huge confident builder for Mirko to get inside Heath's head and let him know early that he's got his number.
Yeah, but never get too confident.
No.
Ooh, that right hook was a hard hook, but it was in the air.
I said this before the match, and I'll say it again. It's the speed of Mirko Crocop that Heath will have the problem with most. And so far, it's been true.
Nice inside low kick.
But Heath has got some heavy legs. But you better believe Mirko Crocop does too.
Whoa. And this is a heavyweight, can you believe this?
Yeah, heavyweights moving like lightweights. And Heath goes for the takedown.
Oh, almost.
And Mirko is working hard to stay in sprawl position.
Beautiful takedown defense from Mirko. He's got to get out of this position. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. He's got to block it. Why? You see them? Block him. He's got to crawl up now. He's got to crawl up.
He's going to try and catch the knee.
I don't know.
We got
What do you mean,
8 minutes left, and Mirko is still in a position where he can do damage. But if Heath pulls back into the guard, he may try and sink this. But Mirko wants to go standing up.
That's what he probably is going to do. He's probably going to push himself away, I think. He should block these knees because that's not good. They can cut you too. This is a perfect thing. Whoa! There is some action.
It was a great escape by Herring, and Herring back up, but Herring seems to be swinging wild here at the moment. He's got to relax.
He's got to relax, and he's got to punch from. Oh! Nice takedown defense. Crocop is
Mirko's spiral takedown defense is going to rewrite takedown defense. In the same way Fedor rewrote ground and pound, Look at that. That's athleticism personified. Heath doesn't seem to be getting frustrated yet, but it's only a matter of time before he does.
Crocop in total control right now. Liver, it hurt him. It was the liver kick.
Boss, the fight is almost over. It's almost over.
This is going to be over. Holy motown.
Wow. Mirko Crocop may be the striking wave of the future. He stepped in and he beat a top 10 heavyweight fighter with a ground and pound.
A liver kick. I told you. It was kick to the body and it finished it up.